The following is an sports presentation on WZAC and the Skyhawks Sports Network.
The Skyhawks and the Logan Wildcats met on the gridiron for the first time back in 1926. And now the 47th meeting between these two teams is about to happen. Fought battles between these two teams, and we could be in for another one of these battles tonight. Let's get this homecoming party started from Skyhawk Field, along the banks of the Little Coal River, and on the campus of Scott High School. It's your 3-2 15th ranked Scott Skyhawks hosting the 2-3 Logan Wildcats. All the action is next here on WZAC, the Skyhawk Sports Network and Video Productions.
It's time for the Parmar Stores broadcast of the 100th year of Scott Skyhawk Football on WZAC and the Skyhawk Sports Network. Skyhawk Football is presented this season by
Handley Funeral Home, serving the region since 1967.
Caldwell Garlow Insurance Agency. Let our family help protect your family.
Schaefer & Schaefer, attorneys at law, representing your legal needs since 1909.
Miller Brothers Pharmacy, your locally owned and operated community pharmacy.
Parmar Stores. If there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
Burnside Hardware, conveniently located in the heart of Danville.
Your local Allstate agent, Liz Underwood. You are in good hands with Allstate.
Stevens Auto Center. Come to Stevens for all the right reasons.
BOONE Memorial Health, bringing medicine home.
Farrell & Hill Insurance Agency, insuring our community for over 75 years.
Barker's Hardware, shop where the local contractors shop.
Justin Brown Insurance Agency, your local State Farm insurance agent.
Thornhill Auto Group, nobody beats a Thornhill deal, and we mean nobody.
People's Bank, working together, building success. And by
your locally owned and operated McDonald's. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
For the People's Bank pregame show, let's go to the stadium. Here's Joe Limble and Chris Barry.
Thank you very much, Steve Green, and welcome to Skyhawk Field. It's homecoming for the 2024 season, and a lot of folks from the Skyhawk area have made their way into the stands tonight to watch and witness the game between the Logan Wildcats and the Scott Skyhawks. And first of all, Chris, let's go back and look at the game last week, a week ago. It was a little different type of game. Scott, I think it was, what did you tell me, 5 fumbles during the ball game, a lot of turnovers, but the Skyhawks went on to prevail 20-6, but the game was called late in the third quarter. But anyway, your take on the game last week at Mingo Central.
Well, it was really the first time we've been able to see Scott get off to a faster start than what we've seen them this season. We've talked about them being a second-half team for most of the year, and then last week we've seen them kind of get on the board, and then it was the second half. Well, the start of that second half, they kind of stalled there with 2 turnovers on back-to-back possessions to start the half off, and so it's more of what we need to see from Scott, getting off to a quicker start. Let's just hope. Mingo Central started the game with 2 fumbles, and then Scott ended it with three there themselves.
Nate Easterling had a good game for the Skyhawks. He struck on the first touchdown to Braden Clark, went for 46 yards. Then he hit Carson Brenniger for a 25-yard pass play run into the end zone. And then David Fennessy got a 1-yard run into the end zone. Scott jumped out to a 20-0 lead at half. Then in the third quarter, we're going to talk about this a little bit, a 4-yard pass for Mingo Central into the end zone. But then they had one of their players who apparently had a concussion and possibly it ended up going to the hospital like with 4 minutes, a little over 4 minutes left in the game, and they called the game at that point. And we didn't know what was going on there for a moment when it was all chaos going on down at the Mingo Central bench.
Yeah, it was originally, I thought, in my honest opinion, I thought it was a referee that was down the way, that they were kind of gathering down there and looking back, and the referees were gathering, and then come to find out it was actually one of the Mingo Central players, and it was the kid from what I can tell, it was the kid that actually hit Carson Branniger that made him fumble, the big hit on Carson Branniger, though, that we seen him fumble on a couple plays before that led to Mingo Central's touchdown drive. So
yeah, the kid's name was actually Logan Hurley, and he was crowned Mr. Homecoming at halftime. So he definitely had an eventful evening, but from my understanding, he was released from the hospital Saturday morning and doing well. Now let's shift gears and talk about tonight's matchup between the Logan Wildcats and the Scott Skyhawks. First of all, it's homecoming, and Scott players have just kind of got to put all the hoopla out of their mind and get zoomed in on the game tonight.
Yeah, not only is it homecoming, but it's a rivalry game. It doesn't matter what you're playing Logan in, whether it's jacks or tic-tac-toe or football. This is a game you want to win every year for each team. I know that Logan has Chapmanville, but Scott's got to be right there with the rivalry when it comes to them. But both of these teams Logan wants to come in and play the spoiler, and Scott wants to give the home faithful here on homecoming something to really cheer about.
Yeah, and, like you said, it's a rivalry game. I mean, probably the number 2 rivalry after Chapmanville. It used to be Scott and Sherman years ago, but then after Sherman dropped down, a class and they virtually quit playing each other, then it became Chapmanville who was a rival, and then it just kind of extended on out to Logan because of the 4-lane connection.
Well, honestly, Joe, I would kind of argue with that actually a little bit. I think they're in between Sherman and Chapmanville. It was Logan, because Chapmanville really wasn't, and it's not a knock on them, but Chapmanville wasn't strong at anything. So baseball, basketball, until Brad Napper got there, Chapmanville wasn't really strong in basketball, and in football, Chapmanville they were okay. But I would argue that Logan there for especially the years that I was in high school in the early 2000s, Logan was our rival. Chapmanville wasn't. And then it kind of shifted to, Chapmanville starting to become stronger in sports, and it kind of shifted to Scott and Chapmanville, and it's always been this rivalry.
We're going to step aside, take a break, and we'll be back with more of our coverage tonight's game between the Scott Skyhawks and the Logan Wildcats. You're listening and watching Scott Skyhawk Sports on WZAC, the Skyhawk Sports Network, Video Productions, and the West Virginia Metro News TV channel.
People who are from southern West Virginia really understand the culture here, really understand each other, and have a desire to make people healthier and happier. And so when we have an understanding and appreciation for that culture, it allows us to treat our patients like family. It is because of the love these people have. It's amazing.
During Mitsubishi's year-end sales event, drive home a 2024 SUV with 0.99% APR. Get ready for a new year of adventure at Thornhill Mitsubishi.
Hey. Jake from State Farm.
We have to know.
Yeah, these are State Farm pajamas. No, what if we have to talk to somebody about our policy, but it's late at night? Call us 24/7.
Great, because what if someone still calls his mom for everything?
We'll walk you through everything. At State Farm, we're there for your what-ifs.
Yeah, Mom, everything's great. Yeah. I mean, not my mom.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
At Miller Brothers Pharmacy, we are dedicated to providing outstanding personalized customer service at an affordable price. We are your one-stop shop for all your pharmacy and medical needs. Our staff has over 90 years of experience, so you can count on fast, personal attention. Our pharmacy is proud to offer delivery service for your convenience with free delivery for patients within Madison and Danville city limits. Contact a member of our team about delivery today.
Mitsubishi.
With Erie Insurance here at Caldwell Insurance Agency, I want to provide you with the best customer service available. I want to provide you with coverages that nobody else can provide you with, along with affordable rates. I promise you, when you come in this office, We will take better care of you than anybody else. Provide you with the best auto insurance, homeowner's insurance, and life insurance. I want our family to be able to take care of your family, and I promise you we will be able to do that here at Caldwell Insurance Agency.
The Tint Guy has big news. The newest location is now open in Barboursville. Voted best in the Valley since 2020. Getting your windows tinted is now twice as easy. Go to the best, The Tint Guy.
Hey, Tint Guy here. Come see us at our new location in Barboursville.
2 weeks ago, lost a game to Winfield by a score of 47-6. So that's kind of how these two teams match up, Chris Barrett.
Yeah, and I can tell you exactly where Logan's coaches were last Friday night. They were in Minor Mountain, looking at both of those teams with the Skyhawks, especially coming up this week. But it doesn't matter, again, the rivalry. It doesn't matter what these two teams got. They always play each other tough. I think back to a couple of years ago, we went there. It was Halloween night, if I'm not mistaken, and barely got out of there with a win when we were really heavily more favored team. And Logan's coming off that playoff berth last year or year before last. Can't remember exactly when it was. So they're looking to hopefully salvage their playoff hopes here tonight.
Let's quickly look at the WVSSAC weekly rankings. Frankfort number 1, Roane County number 2, Williamstown. Skyhawks still face them. They come in at number 3. Wayne was 4-1. They lost a heartbreaker last night to Herbert Hoover. Then it's West Side at 5, South Harrison, Philip Barber, Independence round out the top 8. Then it's Wheeling Central, Clay County, Liberty Harrison, Polka at number 12, Moorfield, Nicholas County, Scott comes in at number 15, and James Monroe. Then you have Mingo Central dropped to number 18, Logan dropped to number 19. So Skyhawks still has a tough schedule for the remainder of the season.
Yeah, and we come into this season thinking that the new playoff calculations was going to be something that helped the Skyhawks, and honestly right now it's kind of hurting them the way it goes, because there's no longer bonus points and the way that you get it. And right now, Scott, there's still 2 gigantic hurdles, noticeable hurdles, I should say, on their schedule. And, you're looking at potentially, if you lose both of those, you're a hope and a prayer of getting into the playoffs anyways. So there's no room for error for either one of these teams. I'm sure that's exactly what the coaches have been talking to both of these programs about the leading up to this week. You're getting to the midway point of the season, and now it's the second half, and this is where you start getting ready for playoff football.
Let's quickly look at the Thornhill, West Virginia Class AA, West Virginia Metro News Power Rankings for the week. Williamstown comes in at number 1, Frankfort number 2, Roane County at number 3, Wheeling Central 4, South Harrison 5, and Wayne, the Pioneers, come in at number 6. It is Independence at number 7, West Side at 8, the Scott Skyhawks come in at number 9, then it's Philip Barber. Also receiving votes was James Monroe, Clay County, Polka, and Nicholas County. We're going to step aside, take a break, and we'll be back with the head coach of the Scott Skyhawks after this. You're listening to Scott Skyhawk Football on WZAC, the Skyhawk Sports Network, Video Productions, and the West Virginia Metro News TV channel.
5-star experiences. At Boone Memorial Health, that experience starts before a patient walks through the door.
Every member of our team plays an important role.
Because for us, it's about more than the exceptional health care we deliver.
It's also about
big this fall with GoMart. Every Saturday through the end of October, GoMart Rewards members earn triple points on all purchases. And while you rack up on rewards points, be sure to scan the QR code in-store for more ways to win. Each scan is a chance to score the ultimate tailgating package with a $200 GoMart gift card, tailgating supplies, and more. GoMart is your hookup for the football season. Visit the GoMart app or GoMart.com to learn more. GoMart is the official convenience store of WVU Athletics.
Looking for a path to success in service? The West Virginia Army National Guard offers unmatched opportunities. Earn your degree with up to 100% tuition assistance while gaining invaluable leadership skills. Join a team dedicated to community, state, and country. The West Virginia Army National Guard, where your future starts today. Visit NationalGuard.com WV to learn more. We guard West Virginia.
When we think about substance use disorder in our communities, we can use this as an example of how to work together. It may seem small, but in creating this mural, everyone played a role in breaking through stigma and turning this wall into something vibrant and meaningful. This is a huge sign of support, solidarity, and love. When it comes to how we think about recovery, it takes all of us to break through addiction. Learn more at backtolifewv.org.
We have the skill set internally to take almost any project from a concept all the way through to completion. We don't manufacture widgets. We do things that make a huge impact to society, so we take what we do very, very seriously. There's a great sense of satisfaction and accomplishment that you really contributed to society, really did your part to make where you are from a better place than it was before you came there.
Pretty well there. First half, we still struggled a little bit running the ball. That's an area I think we still need to.
Let's give a big shout out to our Skyhawks marching band tonight. They have over 30 alumni.
Unfortunately, in the second half, I think we had Caden Sutton reeled off a nice run, probably the best run we've had in a couple of weeks. And unfortunately, ball came out at the end of the play and we fumbled. And then Mingo hit a long play downfield on a broken screen that should have probably never happened. They had linemen downfield, and but you'll have missed calls on occasion. The referees are human beings and make mistakes on occasion. But set up a touchdown, and it was the only one the defense gave up all night. And then, of course, unfortunately, the game got called early due to an injury on the Mingo player. So, but overall, I thought we played a good game. The biggest thing for us was we went there. It's a tough place to play. Got the win. Somebody told me that I think Scott was 6-2 maybe going into that game against Mingo in history. So, I think was that the third? It was our third win against them, I guess. And so we're cut that in half a little bit. So we're at 6-3 now. But like I said, I thought we played pretty good. So I hopefully that'll carry over to tonight.
What about our defense? Was you satisfied in their play?
I thought defense played lights out. Like I said, other than that one screen pass that was they broke up and it ended up being a busted play and getting a deep ball on us. That, like I said, that's there's nothing as a defense you can do at that point because it probably should have never happened. But I thought overall they played great. We got good penetration, got pressure on the quarterback, and overall I thought we played really good defensively. And that was the thing going into this year. I knew that we were going to be ahead of the curve on defense, and it's starting to show. We had a few new players to plug in, but for the most part, you had 6 or 7 guys that started almost 3 years each. In David's case and Carson's case, sometimes 4 years each. So I'm real pleased with where we are defensively.
Okay, you're going to reset, through practice this week. You got Logan coming to town. Then you got all the hoopla of homecoming. How does that affect the team?
I don't think it affects them as much as I thought maybe it did the first year. I think maybe it affects the coaches more because we do. We're kind of thinking it's a distraction, but at the same time, the boys have been at practice all week. They don't get in no hurry to get out of here to go to their activities. Although we have practice and got out early every day this week in order for them to participate. Their focus has been on the football field and at practice. We had some really good practices this week, and we got in everything we wanted to install defensively and offensively. So feel real good about that, and and happy that the boys get to do homecoming because for some of them it'll be the last time they get to do it. So it's an important night and an important week overall, and then of course it's always fun that you add Logan in, because the next, probably next to Chapmanville, they're probably our next biggest rival. So it's a fun atmosphere, and we're excited, to have homecoming.
With homecoming, it's hard to believe, but we're halfway through the season's already completed. You blink and it's over. We come into the game 3-2. Are you satisfied with the overall position the team is in at this point for the season?
Well, I'd rather be 5-0, but we knew going into the season that we had a very tough schedule. At one point in time, we had 5 AAAs on our schedules, and then due to some last-minute reclassifications, those got adjusted, and rightfully so, or maybe not rightfully so, depending on which team you're looking at. But we knew Wayne and Independence were going to be, tough games for us, and especially, like I said, when you're working in kids in areas that, were you had all-state potential caliber players. Matt Fry, comes to mind first and foremost because, 2-time All-State quarterback. They don't fall off trees. And I think Nate Easterling's came in. I think he's done a good job. I think he gets better every week. He's right around 60% completion percentage and has thrown 12 touchdowns. But more importantly, he hasn't turned the football over, and hopefully we continue with that trend. I think he's got 3 interceptions and on the season and hasn't thrown any of the last 2 games. So that's key. It's not turning the football over, for wins, to be a winning football program. And then, Chase Dowles was exceptional up front at center and Braden Queen. So we had to replace two studs up front. And, I think we're getting a little better up front. And, and Zach McNeely, he was a Swiss Army knife on the offensive line last year, and he's moved down and took over at center position. He gets better every week, and so does Ethan Bowe. And Mason Brown is a kid that, was primarily playing defense, and he was playing some H-back for us. But he came to me and told me that, he seemed we were getting thin on the offensive line due to some injuries and some people quitting, and we had some struggles there. So he volunteered to switch jersey numbers and play the offensive line if we needed him, so we took him up on it. And I think last week was, a big step for him because it was his first game. And, he's got areas that he's got to improve in. But being an unselfish player and willing to do that for his team is big. And then, the other kid, when it comes to talking about unselfish kids, is Preston Cooper. He was, an exceptional running back, so we've had to replace him. And I think, we've done it kind of by committee with David Fennessy and Carson Berger and Caden Sutphin. But I think every week they get a little better as well. And so I overall, like I said, I knew we'd be strong defensively. I knew we was going to have some bumps in the road on offense. But I am satisfied with where we're at because at the same time, we were a team, I think, felt like the last 2 years we peaked real early and maybe never got better technically as the season went along. So my hopes is that we continue to prove every week, and we'll get to playing our best football now that we're in this final stretch before we go to the playoffs. So we got some tough games also coming up. You still look on your schedule, and the bottom end you got Williamstown and Winfield. So you can't overlook Logan and Polk and Man, but at the same time you got to kind of start playing with the numbers in your head and then kind of figure out where you're going to be at and position yourself for playoffs. So the goal is to be here at Scott and hosting as many playoff games as we can. So and so we have to continue to get better every week and take it a game at a time. But overall I'm satisfied with where we're at because I think we're getting better every week.
With Logan coming in tonight, how do you feel like the Skyhawks match up against the Wildcats?
Well, I never take any opponent lightly. And watching them on film, they play hard. Coach Atkins done a good job since taking over down there. I think, they're real young, which is, and I talked to him through Messenger the other day, and we went back and forth for about 15, 20 minutes. And, and I was very encouraging of him because, I know what it's like, being a middle school coach, quote unquote, and not, coming into high school and some of the stuff you hear and it goes on. But I think he's done a good job. He's got a young team. They play hard, and they're a team that I think is going to continue to improve. And especially next year, if you look at some of the young players they have, you got a couple guys on film that jump out at you real quick, guys that could probably turn into all-state caliber football players. So I think he's got the program heading in the right direction. I think if anything plays into our favor tonight, it's more so that we just have the experience on him because we do have quite a bit of seniors, and I think that's where they're kind of lacking. But again, it's a rivalry game. You throw all that stuff out the window. it's homecoming, so you do have a little bit of distractions and things going on. So, but I think our boys are going to be focused and locked in because they are senior heavy, and and I talked to a couple of them about if doing this, doing that, and if, depending on how the game's going, maybe getting some people off the field and hopefully, and a couple of them's like, no, it's the last time I get to play Logan, so I don't want to come off the field. So whether it's subbing and kind of keep wear and tear off or whatever, they're pumped up because again, it's a rivalry game and they want to be a part of it.
All right. Thank you very much, head coach of the Skyhawks, Jeremy Dolan. Hopefully we'll catch up with the coach at the end of tonight's game. We'll be back with more of our People's Bank pregame show. After this, you're listening to Black and Gold Football on WZAC, the Skyhawks Sports Network, and Video Productions.
With Erie Insurance here at Caldwell Insurance Agency, I want to provide you with the best customer service available. I want to provide you with coverages that nobody else can provide you with, along with affordable rates. I promise you, when you come in this office, we will take better care of you than anybody else. Provide you with the best auto insurance, homeowners insurance, and life insurance. I want our family to be able to take care of your family, and I promise you we will be able to do that here at Caldwell Insurance Agency.
At Hanley Funeral Home, we offer unique opportunities for families to create healing moments after loss. With over 55 years of experience serving the Boone, Logan, and Lincoln communities, our staff will help you discover ways to pay tribute, whether that be at a burial service at one of our cemeteries or a personalized lasting memorial. Visit us at www.handleyfh.com or call 304-369-0718. The Handley family of business thanks you for your support.
Come see us at Stevens Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Danville, where Jeep Adventure Days are in full swing. We've got great deals on all of our new Jeeps, and we've got over 100 in stock. Like a brand new 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee L with third row seating for only $38,650. Plus, Wranglers, they're all on sale, up to $13,000 below MSRP. So come see us for Jeep Adventure Days at Stevens Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, just minutes from Charleston down Corridor G to get the best prices you'll ever see.
The Southern Pineapple in downtown Madison is your choice for women's clothing and accessories. They have styles that fit all ages, along with local handmade jewelry. From elegant to everyday wear, the Southern Pineapple is your place to shop. Find us on Facebook, subscribe to our page, so you can see all the latest products and inventory. Come and shop at our unique boutique and be sweet.
Thank you very much, Steve Green. And the captains for both squads are lined up in front of their benches, and they will be meeting at midfield here momentarily as the captains make their way to midfield. And while they're doing that, Steve Green, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the starting lineups for tonight's game. First of all, let's take a look at the offensive unit for the Logan Wildcats.
Starting up front, going left to right on the offensive line. Left tackle, sophomore, number 61, Jack Ball. Left guard, number 52, a senior, Landon Moore. The center, number 68, a junior, Malik Freeman. The right guard, number 60, a senior, Levi Kazee. The right tackle, number 51, William Tomlin, a senior. At the tight end position, number 10, Lucas Lambert, a freshman. At the flanker position, number 33, Braxton Walford, a junior. The wideouts will be number 2, Colton Green, a sophomore, and number 3, Zayden Sherrod, a senior. Running back will be number 8, Paxton Kahn, a junior. And the quarterback is a freshman, number 12, Caleb Johnson.
And now let's take a look at the starting defensive unit for the Skyhawks. Getting the start tonight at nose guard will be senior Will Toller. Defensive end will be junior Mason Brown and junior Thomas Cripps. Outside linebackers for the Skyhawks will be senior David Fennessy on one side and junior Jeremiah Peanut Brown on the other. At the middle linebacker positions tonight, getting the start will be senior Ty Mitchell and senior Caden Supfin. At the cornerback positions will be senior Carson Brenniger on one side, senior Carter McClung on the other. At the free safety position will be senior Isaiah Bush, and the strong safety will be a junior Caden Sharps. Now let's take a look at the defensive starting lineup for Logan?
It's a 3-3-5 type of defense for Logan. Up front in the tackle position will be number 60, a senior Levi Kazee. The two defensive ends will be number 68, a junior Malik Freeman, and number 61, a sophomore Jack Ball. Linebackers will be number 33, junior Braxton Wolford, number 4, Gavin Abraham, a junior, and number 2, Colton Green, a sophomore. At the spur position will be number 52, Landon Moore, a senior, and in the defensive backs will be number 13, Mason Spence, number 10, Lucas Lambert, number 3, Zayden Sherrard, and number 8, Paxton Kahn.
Getting the starting lineup at offense for Scott. At center will be senior Zach McNeely. The right guard will be Ethan Bowe, a junior. Left guard will be Will Toller, a senior. At right tackle will be Mason Brown. And on the left guard will be Will Toller. At the, that was Tyler Mitchell. The wide receivers will be Braden Clark, Isaiah Bush, running back Carson Brenniger, and the starting quarterback, and the other running back will be Caden Suppin. Starting quarterback will be Nate Easterling. The Skyhawks will be receiving. Logan will be kicking from our right to left. Of course, the head coach of the Logan Wildcats, Brandon Atkins, head coach for the Scott Skyhawks, Jeremy Dolan. And the ball is all teed up. We are ready to get this matchup between the Scott Skyhawks and the Logan Wildcats underway here at Skyhawk Field. Here's the kick. It's a high end-over-end kick. It will be fielded at the 10-yard line by Scott. And coming to the near side is number 11. He's got a break. He's at the 50, still on his feet. Actually, on the return is Scott's number 0. That is Isaiah Bush, and he ran it all the way back into Logan territory down near the 38-yard line.
Yeah, just a really good job of letting his blockers get set up, and then he doesn't rush hitting the hole around this near side, and he waits and lets the blocks develop, and then he's rewarded for it by getting around this near sideline up into Logan Wildcat territory.
Skyhawks wearing all black tonight, that bright yellow helmet with the Skyhawk S on the side, black jerseys, and black pants. Nate Easterling has the team lined up. He will go from the gun position. He is set and ready, calls the numbers, takes the snap, drops back, wants to pass, fires one downfield. It's going to go wide open, and catching the ball just outside the end zone is Braden Clark. And the Skyhawks are going to move the ball all the way down to, it looks like, about the 4-yard line.
Yeah, it was a great pass there from Nate Easterling to Braden Clark. Even better job of Nate Easterling being able to, or Braden Clark being able to navigate that sideline over there. The one foot did land out of bounds, but it looked like that right foot was able to keep it.
Easterling goes once again from the gun, takes a snap, hands it off to David Fennessy. Fennessy walks into the end zone for a Scott Skyhawk touchdown. And thought I saw a flag on the play, maybe not. But Fennessy will get the touchdown at the 11:40 mark here in the first quarter. 20 seconds into the game, and Scott is on the board.
Yeah, we've talked about it, to be completely honest with you, that Scott's biggest thing was they needed to get off to quicker starts, and this is back-to-back weeks they've been able to do that, come out here, get off to a quick start. This is now 2 plays into this ball game, and Scott's found the end zone.
Tucker Breelove will attempt to kick the extra point. Cole Elkins the holder. Mason Brown the long snapper. Waiting on the snap. The ball is back. It's down. It's up and away. Looks good from here, and it is good. And the Scott Skyhawks jump out to a 7-0 lead. We'll step aside, take a quick timeout, and we'll be back with more Skyhawk football after this.
The Stevens family and the entire...
My name is Natalie Browning. I was recently a patient at BOONE Memorial Health. I would absolutely recommend BOONE Memorial Health to anyone that needed any type of care. When I came to the hospital and saw people that I graduated with, people that we had went to church with, people that I had known forever taking care of me, gave me a sense of security like no other, that they had my best interest in mind, and they were there to take care of me because they knew me personally. That's care that you cannot get at any other place. And that is truly what bringing medicine home means.
Here on WZAC.
2 plays into the ball game, Skyhawks strike with a touchdown by David Fennessy, the senior running back, and the line opened a big hole for him right up the middle, and he was into the end zone.
Yeah, it's just like we said, Scott needed to get off to a quick start. Now it's time to see if Logan can answer here with a touchdown of their own. and get right back into this ball game on their first possession.
Tucker Breelove has the ball teed up for Scott. They will be kicking from our left to right toward the Skyhawk baseball field. Waiting on the kick from Breelove. He signals he's ready. Here comes Breelove. The kick is a scoop, and it's a onside kick, and Skyhawks, I believe, come up with it, waiting on the official call, and it will be Scott Skyhawk football, and a flag flies after that one.
Yeah, David Fennessy, he's the one that scores the touchdown, and he's the one that gets the little dribble kick. Logan was premature going up the field, and Scott took advantage of it. So I'd say that's something they've seen on film, watching that Logan kind of prematurely leaves their assignment and gets up the field, and it's going to be a personal foul penalty against Scott.
And they will mark off 15 yards. The ball was over on the Logan side of the field, about a 48. Now they're going to send it all the way back to the Skyhawk 37-yard line. That's where Skyhawks will put the drive in play. But what a wild start to this ball game. Definitely a start that we normally don't see out of the Skyhawks.
Yeah, it really is. And like we said, needed to get started quick.
Easterling will go once again from the gun. Twin receivers far side. Here comes a man in motion. Takes a snap, hands it off to Fennessy. Fennessy goes left. He's across the 40, 45, still on his feet at 50. Goes into Logan territory all the way down to the Logan 46-yard line, and it will be another Scott Scout first down. Or actually, that'll be their first down of the ball game. Scout set and ready, going quick from the Logan 46-yard line. Fennessy takes a snap, fires a pass over, complete to Brenniger. Brenniger's trying to get out of trouble, and he's going to go down for a loss on the play back in Scout territory at the Scott 48-yard line. A loss of 6 on the play. It'll be second down, 16.
Loss on the play.
Yeah, Brenniger tried to take a little screen just out in the flat in front of the Scott bench, and he was quickly swarmed by a couple of Logan Wildcat defenders and goes down for a loss on the play. Scout set, twin receivers far side. Here comes a man in motion. Hands it off to Fennessy. Fennessy goes left once again. He's up to midfield. He'll fall into Logan territory back down to the 49-yard line. So that'll be a gain of 3. It'll be third down 13 now for Scott. Skyhawks quickly huddle. 30 seconds on the play clock. 10:25 on a rolling game clock. Single wide out to the near side. Here comes a man in motion for Scott. Single wide receiver out to the far side. Flag at the snap. And the officials blow the play dead. Waiting on the official. He comes over and talks to Carson Brenniger. Still not sure what's going on. They sent Brenniger back out of the game. Maybe there was not a flag. They just stopped the play. Third down 13 Scott. 22 seconds on the play clock. Scouts will twin receivers to the far side, single receiver to the near side. Easterling takes a snap, drops back quickly, wants to pass, fires one down the right side. It's intended for the scout Braden Clark, but he catches the ball, but way out of bounds. It will be ruled incomplete. Fourth down, Scott.
Yeah, 2 things right there with that pass. One, led him too far to the sidelines, and plus put a little too much air underneath it. The safety, which is number 3, Zayden Sherrod, was quickly closing in on that. And I think even if it would have been inbounds, it still would have been something that Braden Clark would have had a hard time coming up with.
Ryan Neal, the punter for Scott, is on, standing back at his 38-yard line. Snap is back. It's a good one. And he will get the high floating kick away. It bounces inside the 20, rolls inside the 15. It'll roll out of bounds over near the 13-yard line, and that's where the Logan Wildcats will start their opening drive in tonight's ball game.
Yeah, weathered the storm right there. Scott got the ball in great field position, and then Logan was kind of aided by that personal foul penalty, pushing Scott back, but done a good job this time of making Scott go 3 and out and causing Scott to give the ball right back to him. And now you're right back into this game to where you can try to get your legs back underneath you.
Starting quarterback for the Logan Wildcats tonight is number 12, Caleb Johnson, a freshman.
Have you ever seen so many freshman quarterbacks
really?
this year?
And the quarterback, we have the official timeout. One of the receivers for Logan, Tiny Shoe. Logan has twin receivers lined up to the near side. Single wide out to the far side. He's having trouble getting these
teammates right there. Number 33, which is Braxton Wolford, is coming over and going to tie him for him right there. There we go.
Yeah, now we go. Quarterback from the gun. Looks like it's going to be number 10, the quarterback. Takes a snap, hands it off. Low man in the backfield, and he quickly comes down. On the carry for Logan is, I believe, number 8. It is number 8, the ball carrier. That is Paxton Kahn.
He goes nowhere. It's number 20. They worked both of them out prior to the game starting, but it's Belcher, Brody Belcher.
So Logan huddles up. Back in their Scott end zone. It'll be a motion call against Logan. That'll cost them 5 yards. So it'll be first down and 15. And Scott's wanting to decline it.
Yeah,
and Scott will decline the penalty. So it'll be second down and 10. Well, second down and 11, loss of a yard on the play. Quarterback goes under center. Got a man in motion. Turns, pitches back into the backfield. And he is going to be caught back there by David Fennessy. And I'm telling you what, the speedster got in there on the carry for Logan was number 10, Lucas Lambert. But he has thrown for a big loss down near the 6-yard line.
Yeah, just they tried to run a crackback toss right there where they got a guard coming out and pulling. And it just David Fennessy completely shoots that gap and gets it. And as soon as Lambert receives that pitch, he's immediately trying to switch directions there and get away from Fennessy. And he does a good job of an open field tackle right there.
Third down 16 for Logan. Quarterback goes back to the gun position. Calls the numbers, takes a snap, turns, looking, fires one downfield, and it is caught over near the 20-yard line.
It's a flag on the play.
And a flag on the play. Reeling in the catch is Zayden Sherrod. Waiting on the officials. And illegal player downfield. So they'll bring that one back. Now that penalty will be half the distance to the goal line. And they'll mark the ball at the 6-yard line. Wasn't much of a penalty at all on that one. Third and 16. Logan making some adjustments in their lineup. At quarterback is Brody Belcher. Play clock has not been set, so Logan has plenty of time. 8:42 on the game clock. Skyhawks jumped out to a quick 7-0 lead. And Logan still trying to decide what's going on down here. The play clock still has not been set. It's third down 16 for Logan. Belcher, the quarterback, calling signals. Takes a snap inside the end zone. He looks, fires one downfield, and it is deflected. Coming over and making the deflection. Was that Carter McClung?
I couldn't tell. I think it was.
Yeah,
he was in the vicinity.
Yeah, I think it was Carter McClung come over and deflected the pass. And that will bring up fourth down and 16 for the Logan Wildcats. Actually, it's a little more than that now with the penalty.
21.
Yeah, 4th and 21.
It was Zayden Sherrod was the one that they were attempting to get. That was the intended receiver there.
Punter standing all the way in the back of his end zone for Logan. Waiting on the snap. And the snap, he barely got it off. It's a spiraling punt. It bounces it goes out of bounds at the Logan 42-yard line, and that's where the Skyhawks will put their third drive of the game into action. 8:28 showing on the game clock. Scott leads it 7-0. Skyhawks quickly get their offensive unit on the field. They will huddle up back at the 50. As we mentioned, Scott wearing all black tonight with the yellow helmets. Logan wearing white jerseys, blue pants, white helmet with the Logan logo on the side. Nate Easterling will go from the gun. Single wide out each side of the field. Got a man in motion. That will be Brenniger. Brenniger breaks. He's across the 30. Still on his feet at the 10. And he was into the end zone for a 42-yard touchdown run by Carson Brenniger. So the Skyhawks strike twice, this time on their third possession of the ball game. See the instant replay there on Video Productions and the West Virginia Metro News channel. He comes across and he just jogs pretty much. He is a speedster.
Yeah, that's that state championship speed right there, breaking away. But that's what Carson Brenner does. He gives you the opportunity that something very good's going to happen every time his ball's in his hand.
Tucker Breelove on to attempt the kick and a flag on the play as several players jump. Skyhawks sitting in their offensive unit. They're going to go for two.
Yeah, I mean, half the distance here. It's kind of a no-brainer there.
So Breelove will come off. Elkins will come off, and several Skyhawk offensive unit is back on the field. Breelove goes from the gun. Brenniger in the backfield. Direct snap to Carson Brenniger. He goes around the left side. He walks into the end zone for the two-point conversion. So Brenniger scores the touchdown and the two-point conversion. Skyhawks lead it 15-0, 8:20 to go here in the first quarter. We'll step aside for a quick break here on the Skyhawk Sports Network.
Barker's Hardware is your...
At Hanley Funeral Home, we offer unique opportunities for families to create healing moments after loss. With over 55 years of experience serving the Boone, Logan, and Lincoln communities, our staff will help you discover ways to pay tribute, whether that be at a burial service at one of our cemeteries or a personalized lasting memorial. Visit us at www.handleyfh.com or call 304-369-0718. The Handley family of business thanks you for your support.
West Virginia.
Back at Skyhawk Field, where Skyhawks have already put two touchdowns on the board. 8:20 remaining in the first quarter. Skyhawks have a 15-0 lead over the Logan Wildcats. Tucker Breelove has it teed up. And once again, the Skyhawks will be kicking from our left to right. Back deep for Logan will be number 7, Terrendez Bryant. And on the other side, he's kind of standing sideways. It's number 3. That is Zayden Sherrod. We've called his name several times. Here's a kick. It's on the ground, an end-over-end kick. Picked up at the 15, across the 20. 25, still on his feet at the 30, 35. And he is wrapped up by a host of Skyhawk players up around the 35-yard line. And on the return was Zayden Sherrod for Logan.
Yeah, those are those kind of kicks that they're just so hard to try to pick up. It's low, bouncing end over end.
Yeah.
You just never know if it's going to take a weird, funny hop as right when it gets to you, and You always see those, normally see those kind of muffed there for a second. They got to pick it back up.
Here comes Logan out of the huddle. They'll send a receiver to each side of the field. Full backfield, pistol formation for the quarterback. He takes a snap, hands it off to number 10 on the carry will be Lucas Lambert. Comes back, and they held it. Guess they try to do a double reverse. Brings it back to the other side. Terrendez Bryant comes back, and he is inside the 30, back at about the 27, 28-yard line, and it's going to be a loss on the play for Logan.
Yeah, that was Scott just kind of sniffed that out from the get-go. Basin, they hand it off, do an initial, like they're going to go off tackle there, and then they just hand it off to Bryant, and he just goes nowhere.
Loss of 7 on the play, second down 17. Actually, looks like second down and 16. Logan will send 2 receivers to the far side. Quarterback goes from the gun. Quarterback drops back, passes across the way. It is overthrown. The receiver tried to go up and knock it down with his fingers, but then he got his feet taken out from under him by a Skyhawk defender.
Yeah, it was Carter McClung.
And he hit him hard.
He's done such a great job this year being able to fight off blocks and come up and making plays on those screen passes, and we see him do another one right there. It was an incomplete pass too high, but he was right there to make a tackle behind the line of scrimmage if that pass would have been completed.
Third down, 16. Logan will send 3 receivers far side. Quarterback from the gun drops back, quickly fires one across the way. It is incomplete. It was intended for Lucas Lambert. He let it go through his fingertips, falls incomplete. Fourth down now for Logan.
And guess who was right there to make another play right there?
Carter McClung.
Carter McClung fought through another hold. Got held out there on the outside on the outside by Sherrod. Zayden Sherrod and was able to fight through it.
Punter is on for the Wildcats, stands back at his own 16-yard line. Adam Bazin doing the punting for Logan, and we have the officials call off the snap. Logan player being changed out, apparently some equipment issues. 7:13 on the first quarter clock. Skyhawks lead it 15-0. Now Bazin steps back to his 16-yard line. That's where the Logan snap will come in. Long count, snap is back. It is away. It is fielded by the Skyhawks. Number 13 at the 42-yard line. He's across the 50 into Logan territory. And he's brought down right at midfield.
It was loud and white.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I was looking. So the ball will be spotted right at midfield. First and 10, Skyhawks. Now they're moving the ball down.
Yeah, it's going to be at the 44-yard line.
I was going to say, I didn't think I knew he got farther than the 50. So Scott will start the drive at the 44-yard line. Skyhawks send twin receivers near side, single wide out to the far side. Brenniger in motion, hands it off in the backfield to Fennessy, and a flag on the play. Skyhawks in motion. That will stop the clock at 7 minutes, move the ball back 5 yards. So Scott will now have it first and 15. Welcome. It's homecoming 2024 for the Skyhawks. And I think 4 of the homecoming candidates are members of the Skyhawk football team. And we'll get more into that at the half. Skyhawks come out of the huddle. First 15. Twin receivers go far side. Single wide out to the near side. Brenniger comes in motion. Easterling takes a step, hands it off to Fennessy. Fennessy sidesteps to the left once again. He will make his way down to the 45, gain of about 5 on the play. That'll be back down to the original. Actually, he's going to be just a little short. Now they're spotting it at the line of scrimmage, so a gain of 5.
Garrett, I don't know if you can tell it over there on that replay, but I'm pretty sure Fennessy that was a bad handoff to Fennessy, and he had to kind of corral it before he could ever be able to get upfield right there. So good job by him of gaining control of the football first and then getting upfield.
2nd down and 10. Skyhawks come out of the huddle. Bush lines up wide to the near side. Here comes a receiver, Brenniger, and it's handed off to Brenniger. Brenniger sidesteps 2 Logan players. He's caught, and they let him go. He's inside the 40, down to the 35-yard line before being thrown out of bounds. Nice run there by Carson Brenniger, and a late flag.
I don't know.
Not sure on the flag.
I see number 66 for Scott.
Yeah, he threw
Ethan Bowe. He had his hands on his
helmet.
Like,
here's the call. It's against Logan. So the penalty against Logan. What is that when they throw? Well, now we'll call another one. No, that's same percent. So it's a double penalty against Logan. I think it was maybe for the tackle out of bounds, but it wasn't an unsportsmanlike penalty. So it is 1st and 10 Scott. They move the ball down to the Logan 21-yard line. Fennessy is set from the gun, or Easterling. Easterling wants to pass, throws one downfield. It's just barely out of the reach of Braden Clark. Clark got a fingertip on it, but that was all. Pass goes incomplete. 2nd down, 10 for the Skyhawks. Official timeout on the field.
I think we got an injured Wildcat over there.
Yeah, he's being assisted off the field there by a couple of players. That looks like number 61, that is Jack Ball for the Wildcats. And we have a timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout as well. The score was 6:05 to go in the first quarter. Scott 15, Logan 0.
My name is Natalie Browning. I was recently a patient at BOONE Memorial Health. I would absolutely recommend BOONE Memorial Health to anyone that needed any type of care. When I came to the hospital and saw people that I graduated with, people that we had went to church with, people that I had known forever taking care of me, gave me a sense of security like no other, that they had my best interest in mind, and they were there to take care of me because they knew me personally. That's care that you cannot get at any other place. And that is truly what bringing medicine home means.
The Tint Guy has big news. The newest location is now open in Barboursville. Voted best in the Valley since 2020. Getting your windows tinted is now twice as easy. Go to the best, The Tint Guy.
Hey, Tint Guy here. Come see us at our new location in Barboursville.
West Virginia's largest restoration company is now in the heart of the Mountain State. With a location in Charleston, joining our branches in Wheeling, Morgantown, and Pittsburgh, we'll be there to help when you need it most. Our expert team and state-of-the-art equipment is ready to serve the Kanawha Valley 24 hours a day. From water damage to fire restoration. When disaster strikes your home or business, tell your insurance provider you prefer the official restoration partner of Marshall Athletics, Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
Welcome to your home among the hills. At West Virginia Wesleyan College, you'll unearth new passions, be exposed to fresh perspectives, and find what drives you. This place of discovery is where you can become a scientist, a leader, an athlete, a performer, a friend. Opportunities include research, internships, and study abroad. Plus, our vibrant community makes for experiences you'll never forget. Discover yourself at West Virginia Wesleyan College.
If you need a lawyer, then you need a lawyer who's in it to win it. You need Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. & Ditzler. We have a track record of winning millions for our clients. At Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. & Ditzler, we're in it to win it.
Go for Go-Mart. Back at Skyhawk Field, 6:05 remaining in the first quarter. Skyhawks have it second and 10. Easterling lines up in the gun. Skyhawks set. Got a man in motion. Takes it. Hands it off to Easterling or Fennessy. Fennessy goes left. He's got a little room. Gets outside. They miss him at the 20. Inside down to close to the 15-yard line. Actually, maybe got a little farther than that.
Yeah, I think they're going to get him down to about the 13.
Yeah. Nice run for Fennessy. And a holding call against Scott. So that'll bring that run back with 5:56 to go in the first quarter. And there goes the official marking off the penalty. They bring it back to the Logan 25-yard line on the holding call for Scott. Ball will be spotted at the far side hash mark. Skyhawks out of the huddle. They'll send twin receivers to the near side, single wide out to the far side. Nate Easterling, the quarterback, goes from the gun. And a jump on, looks like Logan's side of the ball. Offense or defense is offsides.
Offsides on the Wildcats.
That'll move the ball back 5 yards, be second down and 10. Well, actually, second down and 9. Yeah, somehow they come up with a yard there. Easterling from the gun, drops back, wants to pass, fires to the near side. It is almost caught by Isaiah Bush on the run, one-handed, just could not hang on to it. It falls incomplete at the 5:52 mark.
Yeah, just led Isaiah just a little too much right there. That was a little crossing route, brought Isaiah Bush around from that far sideline in the slot position, brought him all the way across the field, and actually had him right there. But Easterling just led him just a little too high, a little too far out.
Skyhawks go twin receivers near side, twin receivers far side. Easterling from the gun, takes a step, drops back, looking, fires one downfield. It is caught by Carson Brenniger, and he is gets down to about the 10.5, 11-yard line. And we're waiting on the officials to spot it. It's close to a first down. Still waiting on the officials to. Apparently they're going to call it fourth down. They're going to call a timeout. They were going to call it 4th and inches, but now they have second thoughts about this, and they're going to bring the sticks out and measure this one. So the official comes back and brings, and now they're bringing out the sticks.
Yeah, Scott didn't care if it was 1st and 10 or 4th and inches. They
were ready to go. Yeah. And they bring it out. They stretch out the pole, and it is a Skyhawk first down.
First down, Skyhawks.
So that will make it 1st and 10 from the 10.5. Scott could still get another first down. Fennessy comes over and talks to Coach Jeremy Dolan to get the offensive play call, goes back to the huddle. And here come the Skyhawks. They'll go into a tight formation. Fennessy under center, hands it off to Fennessy. He is into the end zone, and a 10.5-yard touchdown run by David Fennessy. That's Fennessy's second touchdown tonight. First one was 4 yards. This one's good for a 10-yard run. Both of these in the first quarter as we have 5:02 showing on the clock.
Yeah, line up in that little wing formation there where Fennessy's the flanker to the right of Caden Sutphin, and they just hand it off coming to the left of that far sideline over there. And Fennessy does a good job of making a man miss at the line of scrimmage and then getting upfield into the end zone for a touchdown.
Tucker Breelove on to attempt the kick on the extra point. The kick is up. It's a long kick, and it is good. Breelove now 2 for 2. Skyhawks jump out to a 22-0 lead. We'll be right back here on the Skyhawk Sports Network.
Drive into 2025 with confidence in a vehicle designed to turn heads. Premium comfort, bold design, and 2 years of limited maintenance included. Plus, with our industry-leading warranty, you're covered for the road ahead. During Mitsubishi's year-end sales event, drive home a 2024 SUV with 0.99% APR. Get ready for a new year of adventure at Thornhill Mitsubishi.
92.5 WZAC, Danville, Madison, West Virginia.
Back at Skyhawk Field, where the Skyhawks have jumped out to a 22-0 lead over the Logan Wildcats. 5:02 showing on a first quarter clock. Breelove has it teed up once again. He'll be kicking once again from our left to right. Checking the AA scoreboard, Frankfort has jumped out to a 7-0 lead over AAA Brook. Williamstown leads St. Mary's 27-0. That game in the second quarter. Independence leads Westside 14-0. That game also in the second quarter from the Metro News scoreboard. Breelove ready to go. Here comes the kicker. A high end-over-end kick. It will be fielded at the 21-yard line by Logan across the 25-30. He breaks loose up the middle. He's got some room. They slow him down, and it will be Scott's Isaiah Bush finally bringing him down all the way at the 42-yard line. But a nice return by the Wildcats.
Yeah, it was Lucas Lambert was the one that was able to get upfield for Logan. He was actually able to get that ball kind of in a good spot to get turned up the field, and done a really good job, just like Isaiah Bush did on that initial kickoff, of letting his blocks develop and not trying to go east-west, went north-south and got up the field.
Logan, 1st and 10 at the Scott 42-yard line. Calling signals for Logan. Is that Bays? The quarterback takes the snap, hands it off to the first man through the line. Handoff goes to Alonzo Murphy, looks like. No, that was number 8. Actually, that was Paxton Kahn on the carry.
No gain.
Calling signals now is Adam Basin, a junior for Logan. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10. Logan lines up twin receivers on both sides of the field. Single running back. Quarterback takes a step, drops back quickly, fires one across the way, and it is man. I'm telling you what, Isaiah Bush come out of nowhere and tipped the ball up. It was totally uncatchable, but if he could have got a hold of that one, he would have been absolutely gone.
Yeah, that was a great read there by Isaiah Bush. He's playing the safety position tonight, and he just reads it from the get-go and comes and just absolutely comes just a hair from picking that off and going to the house.
On the video productions replay, he got his fingers on it, deflected it out of the way, and causes the ball to go incomplete. Triple receivers far side for Logan. Quarterback from the gun. Fakes the handoff, drops back, wants to pass. It is incomplete. As the ball is bobbled around downfield, flag comes in as it looks like it's going to be a unsportsmanlike penalty against Logan, knocking one of the Scott players down, and that will be the call. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Logan.
Yeah, just completely uncalled for right there. Yeah. He actually went back for more after he plainly got the penalty against him initially, so could have very easily been completely removed from this game.
Welcome to everyone who has tuned in this evening for Scott's homecoming game. And the class of 1979, my brother's class, actually had a little tailgate party. I got to go out and visit several of those folks. Hadn't seen them for many years. So welcome back home tonight to the class of 79 for Scott High School. The ball was moved all the way back to the 43-yard line. 4th down and a mile for the Wildcats.
Isaiah Bush back to return.
Adam Basin, the punter, stands back at his. Now we have signal, a timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout as well. 4:07 to go in the first quarter. Skyhawks lead it 22-0 here on the Skyhawks Sports Network.
Since 1909, the attorneys at Schaefer & Schaefer have...
Hey. Jake from State Farm.
We have to know.
Yeah, these are State Farm pajamas. No, what if we have to talk to somebody about our policy, but it's late at night? Call us 24/7.
Great, because what if someone still calls his mom for everything?
We'll walk you through everything. At State Farm, we're there for your what-ifs. Oh. Yeah, Mom, everything's great. Yeah. I mean, not my mom.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
At Miller Brothers Pharmacy, we are dedicated to providing outstanding personalized customer service at an affordable price. We are your one-stop shop for all your pharmacy and medical needs. Our staff has over 90 years of experience, so you can count on fast, personal attention. Our pharmacy is proud to offer delivery service for your convenience with free delivery for patients within Madison and Danville city limits. Contact a member of our team about delivery today.
Fourth down and a mile. Fourth down for the Logan Wildcats. Punter stands back at his own 30. That is Adam Baisden. Waiting on the snap. There's the snap. He will get it away. A high spiraling kick. It will be fielded at the Scott 29-yard line by Loudon White, and he'll go down to a knee immediately, and that's where they'll spot the ball. First down, Skyhawks. Four minutes showing on a first quarter clock. Skyhawks lead it 22-0. David Fennessy has a pair of touchdowns. Carson Brenniger added the other one. Here comes Scott out of the huddle. They will send Bush wide to the far side. Clark wide to the near side. Brenniger lines up as a receiver on the near side as well. Brenniger in motion. Handoff to Fennessy. Fennessy takes a hard lick at the line of scrimmage. May lose one. See where.
Maybe go back at about a foot.
And the officials going to spot the ball at the 29. No loss on the play. 2nd and 10 for Scott. Scouts out of the huddle for the black and gold. Twin receivers near side. Bush goes wide to the far side. Brenniger in motion. Takes a handoff. This time hands it off to Fennessy. Fennessy will go right. Comes across the 35-yard line. They will spot it at the 30, looks like about at the 37.5-yard line, maybe the 38. Let's see where they spot it at the hash mark. Ooh, back a whole yard. Spotted at 37. 3rd and 2 now for Scott. They'll send twin receivers far side, single receiver near side. Easterling from the gun. Easterling hands it off once again to Fennessy. Fennessy goes left. He got to the line of scrimmage and no more.
They're going to somehow give him about 1.5 yards, but he's still going to come up about a half a yard short.
Yeah, it's going to be close. It's going to be close to the down marker. Now they back it up about a foot. But it looks like, okay, they give him a nice spot, and they'll move the sticks. They move the ball up to the Skyhawk 39-yard line.
I'm gonna tell you from where the official initially started that, he was a half a yard
short. Yeah, that's what I thought. Bush lines up wide to the near side. 2 receivers far side. Easterling from the gun, drops back, wants to pass. Look, fires over. Oh, and it's in. Oh, and it may have been. Oh no, it was almost intercepted. It was in a pass intended. Was that for
Carson
Brenniger? Yeah, that's what I thought. And it went through the hands of Brenniger, but it almost was catchable by a Logan defender, hit the ground. Pass goes incomplete. 2nd and 10 for Scott.
Yeah, looked like Carson Brenniger was running a little Texas route out of the backfield out there. And as he was trying to get into his break to come back to the middle of the field, Easterling tried to get it to him, and just kind of out of the reach of Brenniger there.
Twin receivers, both sides of the ball. Fennessy hands it off to Carson Brenniger. Brenniger up to the 40, steps out. Oh, he's still on his feet. Finally goes out of bounds up around the 45, 46-yard line. And they will spot it at the 45-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play. 3rd and 4 now for Scott.
Well, now they move it back. It's a gain of 5.
3rd and 5 now for the Skyhawks. Here comes Scott out of the huddle. 1:57 on a stopped clock here in the first quarter. Fennessy from the gun. Drops back, wants to pass. He's into the he goes, he fronts right, throws it away. Seeing he didn't have anybody open downfield. The defenders were closing in quickly, and he throws it away. 4th down, Scott.
Yeah, that was a really good decision there for Nate Easterling. He seen that there was nowhere to go and just kind of fired it into the Scott sideline, and looks like Scott is going to go for it.
Skyhawks have a 22-0 lead. Well, they first sent the punting unit on, and then they bring them off and send the offensive unit back on. 1:51 to go in the first quarter. Skyhawks up 22-0.
Carter McClung and Caden Sharps over there on that far side.
And Logan will jump, and that's going to be close to a first down. That will give Scott 5 yards and very close to a first down, if not a first down. And they may signal that one first down. And they're moving the sticks.
Offsides on the Wildcats.
First down, Scott.
First down, Skyhawks.
The chain crew over there, I never did see an official telling them to move, but they started moving the stick, so they reset it. It's 1st and 10, Scott, now at their own 49-yard line. 1:46 on the first quarter clock. Easterling goes from the gun. Twin receivers to each side of the field. Turns, hands it off to Fennessy. Fennessy rolls right across the 50. And he will get about 3, maybe 4 yards. We'll see where they spot the ball on the Logan side of the field.
Pick up of about 4.
And we're still waiting on the spot. Officials want to change out the ball with Scott. Nice spot. They're going to give it to him at the 47-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play, 2nd down and 6. Easterling from the gun, takes a snap, pitches back to Brenniger. Brenniger going left. He breaks through the line. He sidesteps. He's got a first down and more, and he will go down inside the 40, over near the 35-yard line on the Logan side of the field.
Yeah, a little toss play out of the pistol formation, and it gives Carson Brenner a chance to get the ball in his hands a little bit quicker than the under center toss play, and then he gets to use that speed to get around the edge, picks up the first down and a little bit more.
They'll spot the ball on the 37-yard line of Logan. Reset the chains on a first down for Scott.
Pick up a 10 on the play for Carson Brenniger.
First down. Twin receivers go to each side of the field. Easterling from the gun. Bush goes in motion. Takes it, hands it off to Brenniger. Brenniger goes left, and he'll get to the outside. He'll get a few more yards and goes out of bounds at the Logan bench.
Yeah, that right there was just the back cut vision right there of Carson Brenniger. He sees that Logan does a good job of filling that gap around this right side, which is the 4 gap, and then he just kind of immediately as he gets the ball, he changes course, kind of does a little bit of a juke move, and then goes around that far sideline over there, and because of that, he's going to pick up about 5 yards on the play and make it a very manageable second down here.
Yep, second down and 5, 21 seconds showing on a first quarter clock. Skyhawks come out of the huddle. Once again, 10 twin receivers each side of the field. Easterling from the gun. Takes a step, drops back, looking, wants to pass, fires one downfield. It is deflected. It's intended for Carson Brenniger. Deflected over there by Logan's Colton Green. Pass goes incomplete. Third down, Skyhawks.
Yeah, looking over there on that far sideline, it's Carter McClung running an out route over there. And Easterling just kind of stares him down from the get-go, and that allows the defensive back to get over there and make a really good play on the ball to cause the incompletion.
Play clock stops at 17.2 seconds. Easterling comes over and talks to the Skyhawks coaches. Play clock at 12. Skyhawks come out of the huddle. Once again, they'll send twin receivers to each side of the field. Easterling from the gun. Takes a snap, drops back, looks, fires one downfield, caught by Bush inside the 20, or actually inside the 25. He'll go down to about the 20 on the catch and run, and that will be another Skyhawk first down as they'll spot the ball at the 19.5. And they're going to let the clock run out. That'll be the end of the first quarter of play. The score, the Skyhawks 22, Logan Wildcats 0. You're listening to Skyhawk Football on WZAC, the Skyhawk Sports Network, Video Productions, and West Virginia Metro News TV.
For a path to success in service, the West Virginia Army National Guard offers unmatched opportunities. Earn your degree with up to 100% tuition assistance while gaining invaluable leadership skills. Join a team dedicated to community, state, and country. The West Virginia Army National Guard, where your future starts today. Visit nationalguard.com WV to learn more. We guard West Virginia.
With the right support and care, a seed can grow into a resilient plant. Recovery takes patience, intention, and a willingness to listen. Every path is different, and every story of substance use is an opportunity for transformation. When it comes to growing and restoring our communities, we need everyone to break through addiction. Learn more at backtolifewv.org.
WZAC, Danville, Madison. And now let's go back to the field. Here's the voice of the Scott Skyhawks, Joe Linville.
1 quarter in the book, and according to our caller man, Chris Barrett, 50 minutes it took to play the first quarter here. It may be midnight before we get out of here at the rate this game's going. It'll be 1st and 10 for Scott. They have swapped sides of the field, and the ball at the Logan 19-yard line. Now the official signal, they are ready to go. Fennessy goes in from the gun. Flicks it over to Brenniger. Brenniger trying to get to the outside, and he is caught from behind by Logan's number 19, Kieran Tolliver. He's going to go down for about a 3-4 yard loss.
Yeah, that time Logan was able to kind of sniff out the toss play out of the pistol set there, and does a really good job of not allowing Carson Brenniger to break contain.
2nd down for Scott. Easterling from the gun. And he will hand it to Bush. Bush comes to the near side, turns upfield, and he is caught from behind, pulled down at the original line of scrimmage. He'll get some positive yardage out of it, but it's going to be 3rd down and 10 for Scott.
Yeah, that was the timing of that play was kind of disrupted a little bit there. The center, Zach McNeely, was kind of late snapping the ball, and it threw the timing off there. Bush kind of had to slow down, and he wasn't able to have that ball like you want him to with a lot of momentum going forward.
Scott set. They'll go twin receivers far side, single wide out to the twin receivers near side. Here comes a man in motion, Bush. And Easterling will take the ball. Looking, he's in trouble. He rolls right. He'll just throw it away, and the ball will go incomplete. Brings up 4th down for Scott.
That should be intentional grounding.
He went way out of the pocket.
Yeah, but it didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, that's true. He threw it just directly toward the Logan bench. And it looks like Scott is going to attempt a field goal.
I like it.
Oh, no. We agree with you, Garrett. Oh, did he? Garrett says he pulled the flag out of his pocket but didn't throw it. He is going to attempt a 36-yard field goal. And the ball is back. The kick is blocked. And at 10:38, the Wildcats will take over on downs. And the ball, they're still saying it's a loose ball, and now they get it. Logan gets it, and they get Logan and a late flag.
Is it not in high school football? As soon as the kick is blocked, it's a dead ball.
Okay, now the official is going to call, and they're going to call it against Logan. Wow. Watch here on the Video Productions instant replay. That was a wild. Now they're calling an unsportsmanlike penalty against Logan. Wow.
And this is why we had a 50-minute first quarter.
Yeah, we're looking here on the replay. Here it comes. You got a Logan player just come over there, and number 60 got a Scott player from basically the side or behind. So now the officials talking things over. Officials still trying to decide whose ball, what down. Now they're saying first down. So now they move the ball back inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. It will be Logan's ball, first down. Half the distance to the goal line. Basin, the quarterback from the gun, stands back close to the end zone, takes it, hands it off. He comes back there and he is tackled inside the 5. On the carry is number 8 for Logan. That is Paxton Kahn, brought down by Scott's Peanut Brown. Loss of 2. 2nd and 12. Ball now spotted at the Logan 5-yard line. Logan will go twin receivers far side, twin receivers near side. Quarterback standing inside his end zone. Got a man in motion. Quarterback drops back, wants to pass. Fires one across the way, and it is incomplete. Deflected over there, it looked like by David Fennessy. Brings up 3rd down and 12 now for the Logan Wildcats. Logan deep, 9:39, 9:38 on a second quarter clock. Skyhawks lead this one 22-0. 3rd down for Logan. They shift sides of the field with the receivers. They'll go pair receivers on both sides of the field. And we have a timeout by Logan. 9:38 to go here in the first half. We'll take a 1-minute timeout here on the Skyhawk Sports Network.
My name is Natalie.
With Erie Insurance here at Caldwell Insurance Agency, I want to provide you with the best customer service available. I want to provide you with coverages that nobody else can provide you with, along with affordable rates. I promise you, when you come in this office, we will take better care of you than anybody else. Provide you with the best auto insurance, homeowners insurance, and life insurance. I want our family to be able to take care of your family, and I promise you we will be able to do that here at Caldwell Insurance Agency.
The Tint Guy has big news. The newest location is now open in Barboursville. Voted best in the Valley since 2020. Getting your windows tinted is now twice as easy. Go to the best, the Tint Guy.
Hey, Tint Guy here. Come see us at our new location in Barboursville.
The Wildcats, they have the ball at their own 5-yard line. Quarterback stands in the end zone. In the gun, got a man in motion, takes it, drops back. He throws it away, incomplete. Throws it down, incomplete, not even close to the receiver, and that will bring up 4th down for Logan.
Tried to set up a little cross screen there to the running back, and the guy closest to the ball was actually Ty Mitchell, the linebacker for Scott. Had a chance to pick that off for a pick 6 right there, but just couldn't get his hands on the football.
So Logan will punt the ball. On the punt is number 11, Adam Bazin, stands in the back of the end zone on 4th down and 12. Waiting on the snap. And delay a game, Logan. That will be half the distance to the penalty, so that'll move the ball back to the 2.5. How do you go from the 5 to the 3? Basin standing in back of the end zone. The ball is back, and he got it away. And it is fielded by Scott by Loudon White at the 40. He's at the 35-30, cuts up the middle, turns, spins, still on his feet at the 20. And they finally bring him down. They stripped the ball, and it was Carter McClung who pounced on it for Scott. Skyhawks lucky on hanging on to that one.
And Loudon White pulling out his best Tavon Austin impression right there.
He made some good moves out there.
Kind of jitterbugging around the middle of the field, and able to make a couple people miss, but got to remember to hold on to the football.
Exactly. Scott has the ball, 1st and 10 at the Logan 19-yard line. 4 receivers come to the near side. Empty backfield. Brenniger in motion. Quarterback throws the pass to Brenniger. Brenniger comes left. He's still on his feet at the 15, 10, and steps out of bounds inside the 10, right around the 9-yard line. So that will be a 9 or 10-yard gain by Brenniger.
10-yard pickup.
That's going to be a 10-yard, and they're going to give him 9.5. 2nd and a half a yard. Once again, empty backfield, 4 receivers far side, and they turn. He looks, and he's going to keep it. Turns upfield and runs the ball inside the 10. That'll pick up the 1st down.
Nate Easterly with the keeper. 1st down, Skyhawks.
I think they're going to get him 2 down to the 7.
Yeah, looks like down to the 7. Easterling made a good move. The pocket was starting to collapse, so he just took off to his right, went up the field, and picked up the 1st down. Now it's 1st and goal, Scott, at the Logan 7-yard line.
Yeah, Easterling was wanting to hit Braden Clark down here in the corner of the end zone on the sideline there, but just couldn't get the ball to him.
Empty backfield, 5 receivers, 4 to the near side, single wide out to the far side. And it will be a toss to number 1. He comes around, and he breaks one tackle, and they're going to catch him in the backfield. That is Braden Clark. And he has ended up going to lose about 4 on the play, more than that. Loss of what, 6?
Yeah, back to the 13, so 12.5, 13-yard line since we had a loss of 6 on the play.
Yeah, now they spot it at the Logan 13. It will be 2nd down. I thought it was 3rd down.
2nd down after the
pickup. Okay, that's right, the 1st down. Scott goes, Brenniger in motion. Takes it, hands it off to Fennessy. Fennessy gets around the 10, spins. He's thrown out of bounds down around the 7. Good job by Fennessy. And that will put it 3rd down and goal back at the 7-yard line. Well, actually, they're going to spot it back at the 8. Logan will make a player change. So now for the Scouts, they come out of the huddle. They'll send Bush near side. Clark wide far side. Hands it off to Fennessy. Fennessy inside into the end zone. Touchdown, Scott Skyhawks. 7:47 to go in the 2nd quarter. And David Fennessy runs a 7-yard touchdown, his 2nd one of the night. Well, actually his 3rd one of the night for the Skyhawks.
Yeah, that time they brought Brenniger in motion. Like they like to run that touch pass or that jet sweep, and Logan kind of bites on it just enough to give David Fennessy a hole around that right side of the offensive line, and he's able to get into the end zone.
Breelove on to attempt the point after by kicking. Cole Elkins the holder. And a flag on a offsides on Logan, number 8. Tried to catch him off guard, and they did not snap the ball. And now Scott will send the offensive unit back out to go for 2. Skyhawks lead at 28-0 here at the 7:47 mark in the second quarter.
In case you're scoring at home, that's 9 penalties now on the Logan Wildcats in this
wow.
quarter and a half.
Scott huddled up, 13 seconds on the play clock. Now here comes Peanut Brown in. Scott may have to do something. Scott may have to take a timeout on an extra point, and they will. Skyhawks take a timeout. 7:47 to go in the first half. Scott leads at 28-0 here on the Skyhawks Sports Network. With football season upon us, cool.
Drive into 2025 with confidence in a vehicle designed to turn heads. Premium comfort, bold design, and 2 years of limited maintenance included. Plus, with our industry-leading warranty, you're covered for the road ahead. During Mitsubishi's year-end sales event, drive home a 2024 SUV with 0.99% APR. Get ready for a new year of adventure at Thornhill Mitsubishi.
Waiting for you in the McDonald's.
Miller Brothers Pharmacy, we are dedicated to providing outstanding personalized customer service at an affordable price. We are your one-stop shop for all your pharmacy and medical needs. Our staff has over 90 years of experience, so you can count on fast, personal attention. Our pharmacy is proud to offer delivery service for your convenience with free delivery for patients within Madison and Danville city limits. Contact a member of our team about delivery today.
CAC, Danville, Madison, West Virginia.
Back at Skyhawk Field, Skyhawks had to take a timeout on the extra point. They initially had sent out their kicking team, and then after the offsides penalty by Logan, decided to send the offensive unit out. Fennessy will go under center. Sharps in the backfield, takes it, hands it off to Fennessy. Fennessy comes around left, turns, and he drops the ball. Logan will pick up the fumble, and the PAT will fail.
2-point conversion, no good. Your score.
So the Skyhawks will hang on to the 28-0 lead with 7:47 to go here in the second quarter. We'll step aside for a 30-second break here on the Skyhawks Sports Network.
My name is Natalie Browning. I was recently a patient at BOONE Memorial Health. I would absolutely recommend BOONE Memorial Health to anyone that needed any type of care. When I came to the hospital and saw people that I graduated with, people that we had went to church with, people that I had known forever taking care of me, gave me a sense of security like no other, that they had my best interest in mind, and they were there to take care of me because they knew me personally. That's care that you cannot get at any other place. And that is truly what bringing medicine home means.
Stand by for more exciting action from the Scott Skyhawks on the Skyhawks Sports Network.
Back at Skyhawk Field, Skyhawks lead at 28-0. Once again, thanks everyone for tuning in here on WZAC, the Skyhawk Sports Network, Video Productions, and West Virginia Metro News TV. Skyhawks kicking from our right to left. Tucker Breelove has the ball teed up. Now takes his steps, count off steps backwards to get set to kick us off to the Logan Wildcats. Breelove is set. Signals to the right side of the line. Here comes Breelove. The kick is a scoop, and it rolls down the middle of the field, and it's still fumbled around right there. And Skyhawks almost come up with a huddle.
I think Scott may have it.
Scott may have it now. Now the official says that Logan had it, or has it. Flag on the play over on the far side. So a late flag.
Flag on the play.
Official coming over to talk to the head umpire. Yeah, now the head umpire. Sideline warning against Logan.
Sideline warning on the Wildcats. Be first and 10 for Logan.
Be first and 10, the Logan Wildcats. The ball at the 30. Here's the instant replay. We're watching on the kickoff. The ball is loose, and Logan, number 24, reached around, pulled it in, and fortunately hung on to it on the kickoff.
You're talking about things going from bad to worse right there for the Wildcats if they weren't able to pounce on that.
Adam Baisden goes from the gun, calling signals. Triple receivers near side for the Wildcats. Baisden calling out the numbers, takes a snap, hands it off to number 8 in the backfield. He is caught in the backfield. That is Paxton Kahn. He'll go down for loss on the play.
Yeah, it was Peanut Brown's the one that come up with the TFL right there, the tackle for loss. Gets around, is able to shed his block and get his hands on Kahn.
Loss of 3 on the play. It'll be second down 13 now for Logan. They'll bring 3 receivers to the near side of the field. Baisden calling the numbers for the Wildcats. Takes a snap, drops back quickly, fires to the near side, and he sidesteps one. David Fennessy just went head-to-head with Lucas Lambert, brought him down. He'll gain the 3 back plus 2 more, actually 1 more, gain of 4 on the play. Third down and 9 now for the little Wildcats. Logan huddled up, 22 seconds on the play clock. Here come the Wildcats. They'll send twin receivers each side. Baisden goes from the gun, single running back. Baisden calls the numbers. Got a man in motion. He's going to throw it back to the man in motion on the backside. He is going to get to the line of scrimmage, fall forward for a yard, maybe 2. Lucas Lambert on the catch, gain of a yard, and gain of 2 on the play. 4th down and 7 now for Logan. They will spot the ball at the Logan 30, up almost to the Logan 34-yard line. And Logan will punt it away. Skyhawks have Loudon White back deep, and also can't tell the standing sideways.
Bush.
Is it Bush? Baisden the punter from the 25. He gets it away. It will be Loudon White taking it 35, across the 40, comes across the 50 to the near side, runs into a couple of Wildcats. They have trouble getting him down. He gets all the way down to the Logan 43-yard line, and that's where Scott will put it in play. 1st and 10. And we're trying to get in another TV timeout. And the officials are not watching. TV timeout there, Mick. And they're not going to give it to us. Skyhawks have it 1st and 10 at the Logan 43. Throws complete to Bush. Bush going down the sideline. He's inside the 30. Finally brought down on the far side of the field around the 27, 28-yard line.
I believe we got a Wildcat player down over there as well. And we've got a holding penalty against
Scott. Holding against Scott. We have a Wildcat player very slowly getting up over on the far side. That looks like number 19, Kieran Tolliver. And that'll bring the ball way back. So now the official marking off the penalty. It will come back to the Scott 49.5-yard line. 1st and about 19. Pass complete to Bush inside the 50. He's got some room. He's at the 40. He's got plenty of room. 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Isaiah Bush. What a catch and run by the Skyhawks.
51 yards. It's just the same play that they ran the play just before that was called back for the holding. It's just a tunnel screen where he comes back, he gets the ball right off the line of scrimmage. Good throw leading Bush from Easterling. He's able to get up the field, and then it's a track race to the end zone, and Isaiah Bush is able to win that easily.
So now Isaiah Bush has a touchdown on the board tonight for Scott. Breelove on to attempt the kick. Elkins will be the holder. Nice pass by Easterling to Bush. Elkins set and ready. Snap is back. Ball is down. The kick is away. It looks good from here, and it is good. So with 4:48 to go in the first half, Skyhawks lead the Logan Wildcats by a score of 35-0 here at the Skyhawk homecoming. We'll step aside for a timeout. We'll be back with more after this.
Drive into 2025 with confidence in a vehicle designed to turn heads. Premium comfort, bold design, and 2 years of limited maintenance included. Plus, with our industry-leading warranty, you're covered for the road ahead. During Mitsubishi's year-end sales event, drive home a 2024 SUV with 0.99% APR. Get ready for a new year of adventure at Thornhill Mitsubishi.
At Miller Brothers Pharmacy, we are dedicated to providing outstanding personalized customer service at an affordable price. We are your one-stop shop for all your pharmacy and medical needs. Our staff has over 90 years of experience, so you can count on fast, personal attention. Our pharmacy is proud to offer delivery service for your convenience with free delivery for patients within Madison and Danville city limits. Contact a member of our team about delivery today.
Hey, Jake from State Farm.
We have to know.
Yeah, these are State Farm pajamas. No, what if we have to talk to somebody about our policy, but it's late at night?
Call us 24/7.
Great. Because what if someone still calls his mom for everything?
We'll walk you through everything. At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs.
Oh, yeah, Mom, everything's great. Yeah. I mean, not my mom.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
West Virginia's only Acura dealer, Lester Raines Acura. Keeping it simple, saving you money. Lester Raines Honda. Consider Lester Raines Mazda for your next vehicle purchase.
For good times, go for Go Mart. You're listening to Scott Skyhawk Football on WZAC, the Skyhawk Sports Network, Video Productions, and West Virginia Metro News TV.
Real quick, I do want to give a small shout out to the Scott volleyball team. Real quick, Coach Eric Harper and his volleyball squad is 16-6. We'll play a home game this coming Thursday at 5:30 against Lincoln County, and we'll start sectionals right now as the 1 seed on October 29th at Scott High School.
Tucker Breelove has the ball all teed up. Also, in addition tonight to the class of 1979, the class of 2004 is also having their 20-year reunion this weekend. Here comes the kick from Breelove. It's his pooch kick, and it is fielded at the 45-yard line by Logan.
The offsides.
And it's going to be offsides.
Offsides on the Skyhawks.
And it will be a re-kick. But welcome to town, the class of 2004 celebrating 20 and the class of 1979 celebrating 45 years since they graced the halls of Scott High School, which the building is still standing, which is now Madison Middle here in West Madison. So they'll move the ball back 5 yards and re-kick from the 35-yard lines. 4:48 to go in the first half. Skyhawks lead the Logan Wildcats by a score of 35-0. And Tucker Breelove is set and ready for the kicking team. It is a high and over kick. Rolls inside the 10. Picked up by Logan across the 15. He'll go to the other side of the field trying to find some room, and he will run out of bounds. On the return is number 7, Terrence Bryant.
Bryant on the return.
So Logan will start the drive. Looks like up around the
20.
Yeah, I'm waiting on the spot
30.
here.
31.
And right on the 30, it looks like. That's where they have spotted the ball. Logan will send twin receivers to the near side, single wide out to the far side. Quarterback goes from the gun. Quarterback calling signals for Logan is Adam Baisden. Baisden takes a snap, fakes the handoff, rolls right, throws the pass, is incomplete. Right into the hands of Lucas Lambert. He could not find the handle. It will be 2nd and 10 Wildcats.
Yeah, just a little curl route where he sits right at the 39-yard line. Would have been able to pick up the first down, but tried to catch it and turn it before he was able to secure that catch, and ends up dropping it.
Logan will go twin receivers near side this time. Receiver far side. A running back. Logan set. Baisden from the gun. Takes a snap. Fakes the handoff. Rolls right. He's under a ton of pressure. Throws one downfield, and it was deflected, almost intercepted by Scott's number 56, and that is Jaden Smith.
Yeah, and Baisden took an absolute shot from David Fennessy as he was letting go of that.
Oh, yeah. Fennessy put a hit and a half on him on the instant replay from Video Productions. 3rd and 10 now for Logan. Twin receivers near side, single wide out to the far side. Got a man in motion, comes from one side. Now we have another man in motion, throws it out in the backfield, and the number 4 could not hang on to the ball for Logan. That is Gavin Abraham. Pass rolls incomplete. It's 4th down and 10 now for Logan.
Yeah, that play, Loudon White was in position to make that play right at the line of scrimmage, even if he would have caught that football. But again, just another instance right there where you got to secure the football before you turn up the field and try to run with it.
Baisden will drop back into the punter's position, back inside the 20 at the, looks like around the 18-yard line. 4:21 showing on a second quarter clock. Skyhawks lead it 35-0. Snap is back. Peanut Brown got back here, almost got a hand on it. Ball bounces picked up at the 37-yard line. Here comes Bush around to the near side, and a nice block in the backfield by Fennessy. Across the 50, 40, he's still 8 feet. Bush still going. Bush gets open and inside the 20. He is into the end zone for another Scott Scout touchdown. A punt return. Oh, now they throw a flag in the backfield. Nice block back there by David Fennessy. Now 2 officials are discussing the play, and I'm sure it's the penalty. So we're still waiting on the officials.
This guy right here looked and said it was clean. He was looking dead at it.
Man alive. One official said it was, here's the instant replay. as Fennessy comes around, and he turned right into Fennessy, just give him a little shove there, back around the 35-yard line, and Isaiah Bush was open down the field. So a lot of the Skyhawk fans not happy with the call. And now they wave off the flag, so it is an Isaiah Bush touchdown for the Skyhawks. That was good for how many yards there, Mr. Barrett?
Hang on, I go to the plays now. It's 63 yards.
A 63-yard punt return by Isaiah Bush. So after discussion, the umpire waved off the penalty. Four minutes showing on the clock. And the official still talking things over down on the Scott end of the field. So here comes the official. Unsportsmanlike penalty against Logan. And I'm sure they will assess, apparently will assess, add that to the kickoff. Tucker Breelove on to attempt the kick for Scott as the Skyhawks jump out to a 41-0 lead. The official standing behind, holding the ball. He had to wait on the other official, go get his flag and come back down the field. We've seen a little bit of everything here so far tonight, and we're still in the first half. Now another official comes over to talk to the head umpire. And apparently they're finally going to let Scott attempt the point after. Elkins the holder. Snap is back. Ball down. Kick is away. Nice high end over end kick. And it is good as the Scott Skyhawks jump out to a 42-0 lead. We'll step aside here on the Skyhawk Sports Network.
At Hanley Funeral Home, we offer unique opportunities for families to create healing moments after loss. With over 55 years of experience serving the Boone, Logan, and Lincoln communities, our staff will help you discover ways to pay tribute, whether that be at a burial service at one of our cemeteries or a personalized lasting memorial. Visit us at www.handleyfh.com or call 304-369-0718. The Handley family of business thanks you for your support.
Back at Skyhawk Field, Skyhawks score another touchdown on Logan. They now lead it 42-0. 4 minutes to go here in the first half. And we're coming up on the hour of 9 o'clock. Tucker Breelove will kick off for Scott. But that was a nice 63-yard punt return for Isaiah Bush.
Yeah, it was set up by two different blocks. One was the David Fennessy questionable block that Logan wanted an illegal blindside block, and Scott wanted the flag picked up. But it was Caden Sharps that threw the other block down here around the sideline, around the 25-yard line, that sprung Bush lastly free for him to get into the end zone for that touchdown.
Yeah, we watched it on video productions on the replay. He turned around. Fennessy hit him directly in the front and really didn't hit him that hard. Just more or less pushed him out of the way on the block. And then, like you said, this other one down here by Sharps set up the touchdown return run for Isaiah Bush. Skyhawks now lead it 42-0. And the penalty is assessed. Scott will kick off from the Logan 45-yard line. Tucker Breelove is set. Here he comes. And it's a high end-over-end kick. It's taken at the 5 across the 15. Comes back to the near side and almost caught back there. He's up to the 20, 25, got a little room, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line after almost being caught back at the 15.
Pushed out of bounds by David Fennessy.
So Logan will start the drive at the, 37-yard line. 3:49 to go in the first half. We still got all the homecoming festivities coming up at halftime.
It's past my bedtime.
I'm sorry, you're going to stay up a little late tonight. I still got a hour and a half drive tonight after the game, so woo. Here we go, 1st and 10 Logan. They will send twin receivers each side of the field. Actually, to the far side, 3 receivers far side. Quarterback goes from the gun. Quarterback hands off to number 4. They catch him in the backfield, and he will go down hard by none other than David Fennessy. I tell you what, Fennessy is all over the field tonight, and the ball is carried by Logan's Gavin Abraham. Loss of 4 on the play.
Yes, sorry. They originally,
you were given
the
a
referee
three.
was standing at the 34-yard line, and then he kind of backed up a little bit right there. It's number 20. The original starting quarterback is back into the game for Logan, which is Brody Belcher.
Twin receivers to the near side. Single wide out far side for Logan. Belcher takes a snap, hands it off in the back. Oh, immediately goes down for another loss on the play. On the carry, number 13, I do believe. 33, okay. Back there on the initial stop once again is Fennessy. He was assisted by a couple other black and gold jerseys. 3rd down and
should be
18, at least 18. This will be 19. 3rd and long. Logan will send twin receivers each side. Quarterback from the gun. Takes a snap, drops back, wants to pass. Unloads one down the field. It is intercepted by Sharps at the 48. Sharps is coming down the sideline. He's at the 20. He's at the 5. He is into the end zone. And a interception, pick 6 by Caden Sharps.
That's going to go down as a 50-yard interception for Caden Sharps. And that was just a ball that Belcher wants back because he floated it way too much. And it was already a 3rd and long situation. And that was Caden Sharps just playing center field and coming up and making an easy interception and returning it back to the house for 6.
A pick 6 for Caden Sharps and the Skyhawks. And the Skyhawks are on fire when it comes to scoring tonight. Now lead at 48-0. Breelove on to attempt the point after once again. And Elkins turns and trying to throw one, and he'll Hail Mary one down in the end zone. Oh, and it comes up short. A pass intended for Peanut Brown, and the PAT will fail. We'll step aside for a 30-second timeout here on the Skyhawk Sports Network.
Miller Brothers Pharmacy, we are dedicated to providing outstanding personalized customer service at an affordable price. We are your one-stop shop for all your pharmacy and medical needs. Our staff has over 90 years of experience, so you can count on fast, personal attention. Our pharmacy is proud to offer delivery service for your convenience with free delivery for patients within Madison and Danville city limits. Contact a member of our team about delivery today.
UCAC, Danville, Madison. And now let's go back to the field. Here's the voice of the Scott Skyhawks, Joe Linville.
On the last 2 scores, it was a punt return for 63 yards by Isaiah Bush, then a 50-yard pick 6 by Caden Sharps, and the Skyhawks lead the Logan Wildcats by a score of 48-0. And Breelove will kick once again for the Skyhawks. And we have seen, like I said a few minutes ago, Chris Barrett, we've seen a little bit of everything tonight.
Yeah, we have. It's definitely been 1,000% a game Logan would like to forget.
I'm sure it is. It's homecoming for Scott. A lot of celebrating going on. Go ahead.
You know how bad the Bees have been lately.
The Yellow Jackets,
Yellow Jackets. This is kind of what Logan has walked into here tonight. It feels like kind of
like a hornet's nest.
Hornet's nest flying around, and they're Ace Ventura out in the wild swatting at stuff, and there's not even anything there. So
Skyhawks will tee it up at their 40. It will be Tucker Breelove kicking away once again. It seems like I've said Tucker Breelove more tonight than I have in the entire season. He is set and ready. Here comes the kick. It's a line drive down the field. It will bounce at the 20, still rolling at the 10, inside the 5. It is picked up at the 3-yard line. He comes across. He is nailed back there by none other than David Fennessy, taken down at the 2-yard line. Fennessy comes out of nowhere with that speed and strength, and he just nailed the return player for Logan.
Yeah, picked it up and ended up losing a couple yards. Picked it up at about the 3-yard line and tried to make a play by going along the goal line, and that's what hurt him. It's going to end up being what looks like a loss of 1 on the play as they spotted the ball at about the 2-yard line.
I'll tell you what, David Fennessy is already high on my list for player of the game. It just seemed like he's been all over, run the ball out of the backfield. Defensively tonight, he has been
shot out of a cannon.
Yeah, absolutely. 2 minutes, 3 seconds to go in the first half. Coming up at the half will be the Skyhawk homecoming festivities. Logan will send twin receivers to the near side. Single wide out far side. Quarterback goes under center. Quarterback keeper tries to just run it up center. They will stop him at the line of scrimmage, maybe even lose. I think he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that will be all.
No gain on the play.
Second down and 10.
No gain on the play, brings up second down.
That's when you know the night's not going your way, when you run a quarterback sneak on the first down.
Yeah, really.
Can't gain anything.
Play clock at 15 and rolling. Now here come the Wildcats. Brody Belcher calling signals for Logan. Once again, he will line. This time he'll go from the gun. Drops back, pitch back. Coming to the near side is number 10, and he will get out of desperate territory. Gets up to the 8-yard line. On the carry for Logan is Lucas Lambert.
Yeah, it's a gain of 6 on the play. That time Logan done a really good job of sealing that edge and not allowing the linebackers to come up and make a play. We've seen many times here tonight that play be stopped for a loss for Logan. This time Logan gets a good seal on this outside edge.
They'll send a wide receiver far side. Once again, twin receivers to the near side. Quarterback goes from the gun. Got a man in motion. Quarterback takes a snap, pitches back, and he is taken down at the 1-yard line. Back here on the stop, once again, David Fennessy comes off that outside linebacker position on the far side of the field to make the stop. And it'll be 4th down and 10. They give him a generous spot because he really took him down at the 1-yard line. And here comes the punt team once again for Logan. And they're going to let the clock run. Game clock now at 30. Punter stands all the way back in the back of the end zone. And they're just going to let
timeout Logan.
Timeout
they
Logan.
Don't have enough men on the field.
We'll take a timeout as well. 19 seconds to go in the first half. Skyhawks lead it 48-0 here on the Skyhawk Sports Network.
Hey, Jake from State Farm.
We have to know.
Yeah, these are State Farm pajamas.
No, what if we have to talk to somebody about our policy, but it's late at night?
Call us 24/7.
Great. Because what if someone still calls his mom for everything?
We'll walk you through everything. At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs.
Yeah, Mom, everything's great. Yeah. I mean, not my mom.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
At Miller Brothers Pharmacy, we are dedicated to providing outstanding personalized customer service at an affordable price. We are your one-stop shop for all your pharmacy and medical needs. Our staff has over 90 years of experience, so you can count on fast, personal attention. Our pharmacy is proud to offer delivery service for your convenience with free delivery for patients within Madison and Danville city limits. Contact a member of our team about delivery today.
And literally,
this is the third punt that he has punted from his own end zone.
I mean, he is literally standing on the line in the back of the end zone. Waiting on the snap. He gets it. He gets the ball away. It will be taken at the 32. Isaiah Bush goes down the right side. He's still on his feet. He returns another one into the end zone.
Touchdown, Skyhawks.
That one was from the 34-yard line. And that will be his second punt return of the night. Wow. What a night for Scott.
That's his third total touchdown on the night, too, because he had the jet sweep.
Right.
Or, I'm sorry, the screen pass that went to the house.
So is there a flag on the play? Okay. So they're going to rule out the. Apparently, that will not be a touchdown. So the penalty will nullify that touchdown. That was a heck of a run, though. He went right up the middle like a busy bee worker in the hive, but come out into the end zone. But the penalty will spot the ball back at the Logan 30. It'll be 1st and 10, Scott, with 6.7 seconds. I would say the Skyhawks will take a knee. And, yeah, they're going to just take a snap, take a knee, and go to the locker room. First and 10, Skyhawks. And Easterling will take it, take a knee, and time will expire here at the end of the second quarter. The Scott Skyhawks lead the Logan Wildcats by a score of 48-0 here at Skyhawk Field. We'll step aside. We'll be back with the homecoming festivities after this. You're listening to the Skyhawk Sports Network.
Virginia's largest restoration company is now in the heart of the Mountain State. With a location in Charleston, joining our branches in Wheeling, Morgantown, and Pittsburgh, we'll be there to help when you need it most. Our expert team and state-of-the-art equipment is ready to serve the Kanawha Valley 24 hours a day. From water damage to fire restoration, when disaster strikes your home or business, tell your insurance provider you prefer the restoration company the Mountaineers call. Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
My name is Lizzie Hess, and I am a cosmetologist in Tays Valley, West Virginia. The Jumpstart Savings Program is a career savings account, and it just helps to save money so that you can invest in yourself or invest in products that you would need with whatever technical career you're currently in.
The Jumpstart Savings Program is celebrating skilled workers and offers state tax advantages while you save for future expenses.
Having funds to be able to supply anything that I need is awesome.
Find out if a Jumpstart Savings account is right for you. Take the quiz today.
Score big this fall with GoMart. Every Saturday through the end of October, GoMart Rewards members earn triple points on all purchases. And while you rack up on rewards points, be sure to scan the QR code in-store for more ways to win. Each scan is a chance to score the ultimate tailgating package with a $200 GoMart gift card, tailgating supplies, and more. GoMart is your hookup for the football season. Visit the GoMart app or GoMart.com to learn more. GoMart is the official convenience store of WVU Athletics.
We have the skill set internally to take almost any project from a concept all the way through to completion. We don't manufacture widgets. We do things that make a huge impact to society, so we take what we do very, very seriously. There's a great sense of satisfaction and accomplishment that you really contributed to society, really did your part to make where you are from a better place than it was before you came there.
Trustworthy service to help you experience a calm after the storm damage. The FB Insurance Company. Coverage when it counts. For more information, contact the Farrell & Hill Insurance Agency, 492 Main Street, Madison. Insuring your local community for over 75 years.
WZAC-FM, Danville, Madison.
Welcome back to Skyhawk Field. We are at halftime. Skyhawks lead the Logan Wildcats by a score of 48-0. Let's recap scoring in the first half. That all got started early on the second play of the ball game. David Fennessy scored on a Scott touchdown, 4 yards out. Kyle Breelove come on to kick the extra point. Skyhawks led it 7-0. Then with 8:20 to go in the first quarter, an onside kick, and it was Carson Brenninger who ended up running a 42-yard touchdown run. Brenninger run the extra point. Skyhawks led it 15-0. Then with 5:02 remaining in the first quarter, Fennessy ran his second touchdown of the night from 10 yards out. Breelove kicks. Skyhawks led 22-0. Then it was David Fennessy on a 7-yard touchdown run. The extra point failed. Scott led 28-0. Then Nate Easterling fired a pass to Isaiah Bush for 51 yards. Breelove kicked. Skyhawks jumped out to a 35-0 lead midway through the second quarter. Then Scott on a 63-yard punt return by Isaiah Bush. Breelove kicked the extra point. Scott led 42-0. Then to cap things off, it was an interception by Caden Sharps. Carried the ball in on a 50-yard pick six. The PAT failed, and that's where we stand as Scott leads the Logan Wildcats by a score of 48-0 here in the second half. And we have the homecoming kings and queens coming out. Do we have any stats there, Mr. Barrett? We'll go ahead and get those out of the way before we get to the homecoming festivities.
Yeah, we'll start with Logan. Logan has 24 plays for negative 21 yards on the night, negative 27 yards on the ground, 6 yards through the air, 1 first down and 1 turnover. Adam Basins, 2 of 9 for 6 yards. Brody Belcher, 0 of 4 for with 1 interception. Paxton Kahn, 4 carries for negative 5 yards. And then you got Lambert has 2 catches for 6 yards. For Scott, 37 plays, 245 yards, 127 on the ground, 118 through the air. 15 first downs, no turnovers. Nate Easterling is 9 of 16 for 118 yards and a touchdown. David Fennessy, 11 carries, 66 yards, 3 touchdowns. Carson Brenninger, 5 carries for 59 yards, a touchdown, 4 catches for 22 yards. Braden Clark, 2 catches for 28 yards. Isaiah Bush has 3 catches for 68 yards and a touchdown, and has 2 returns for 97 yards and a touchdown. And then you also have Caden Sharps with the 50-yard interception return for a touchdown.
So what a first half for the Skyhawks, posting 48 points on the scoreboard, holding Logan scoreless. We'll step aside, take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with more here on the Skyhawk Sports Network. You're listening to Black and Gold Football on WZAC, the Skyhawk Sports Network, Video Productions, and the West Virginia Metro News TV channel.
With football season upon us, cool weather is soon to follow, and this means it's time to start thinking about heating our homes without breaking the bank. Stop by Burnside Hardware or Burnside Furniture and Appliance for natural gas or propane heating stoves by Buck and Mr. Heater. These stoves are unvented and set up easily in your home. Their courteous customer service representatives have knowledgeable advice to help you get the job done right. Burnside Hardware in Danville is your heating headquarters, and they want to wish good luck to the Skyhawks in their 100th season.
I can get 4 of my faves at McDonald's for an amazing price. I just have to say the secret words. McDonald's $5 meal deal. With these magical words, I can get a McDouble, a McChicken, or a hot and spicy McChicken. Plus a 4-piece chicken McNuggets, small fries, and any small soft drink. All of this is just $5. Actually, everyone can get the McDonald's $5 meal deal, so it's really not a secret. I'm just in a library right now. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
The Handley Funeral Home has been
is a varsity soccer team member, a member of the National Honor Society, and received the National Recognition Award from College Board. Cash has also been a member of the gifted program in Boone County Schools, along with being a member of Scott High Math Field Day team. He's maintained an A honor roll and attended the honor banquet every year at Scott. Outside of Scott High School, Cash enjoys guarding lives at waterways where he works as a lifeguard, making pizzas at Godfather's Pizza, hanging out with friends and family, and visiting the nursing home. Cash's future plans are to attend the University of North Carolina and pursue a degree in mechanical engineering. Kelsey Harper. The daughter of Kevin and Courtney Harper lives in Madison. She has been a 3-year member of the Scott Lady Hawk varsity basketball team, where she has served as captain for 2 years. Kelsey is also a member of the Scott High School Lady Hawk 1,000 Point Club and plans to play Lady Hawk basketball again this year. Kelsey has also been a 2-year member of the Lady Hawk varsity volleyball team, where she has served as captain for 1 year. Kelsey is the Vice President of the National Honor Society, President of the Scott High School Bible Club called Power Club, and a member of the SAD Club. Kelsey has also been nominated as Caldwell Insurance Agency Player of the Week and has participated in Hawks Huddle, where she reads to elementary students outside of the county. Outside of the school, Kelsey is a member of the Bible Baptist Church Teens, is an Alpine Bible Camp counselor. Kelsey's future plans are to attend college with her twin sister Kendall and play basketball. Carter McClung, the son of Eric and Jacqueline McClung from Madison. Carter is a 4-year member of the Scott High School varsity football team and currently a football captain. He is also a 2-time all-conference player in football. Carter has also been a member of the Skyhawk varsity baseball team for 3 years and plans to play Skyhawk baseball again in the spring, where he will serve as a captain. Carter is also a 2-time all-conference player in baseball. Carter is a member of the National Honor Society, a Scott High School club member, and has been nominated as Caldwell Insurance Agency Player of the Week. Was a Chick-fil-A Leadership Summit representative for Scott High School and has participated in Hawks Huddle, where he leads the elementary students in the county. Carter has volunteered for Boone County Career Technical Center River cleanup the past 2 years. When Carter is not in school, he enjoys hanging out with his friends and girlfriend, playing video games, going to the driving range, and watching sports games. Carter also worked this past summer at the State Police Headquarters. Carter's future plans are to join the Air National Guard and attend college. There is a gray car at the entrance of the field house. It needs to be moved immediately so the ambulance can get out. A gray car is blocking the entrance at the field house. We have an ambulance that needs out. Next we have Hope Hatfield. Hope is the daughter of Matt and Caroline Hatfield of Madison. Hope has been a Scott Skyhawk varsity cheerleader for 4 years, where she is currently serving as captain. Hope was a member of the track team last year and plans to participate in track again this spring. Hope is the member of the National Honor Society, the Scott High Ski Club, a member of Student Council, where she is serving as treasurer of the senior class, was a member of the Junior Prom Committee. Hope has also volunteered for Boone County Special Olympics, participated in Hawks Huddle, where she has read to elementary students in the county, been nominated as Caldwell Insurance Agency Player of the Week, was a Chick-fil-A Leadership Summit representative for Scott High School, and has also volunteered her time helping at the Danville Hawks cheerleading at the summer clinics for the past several years. Hope has also been on the honor roll and attended honor banquet every year at Scott High School. Outside of school, Hope is a member of the Madison United Methodist Church. She also participates in wildlife and helps with Madison Elementary School cheerleaders. Hope also enjoys hanging out with her family and friends. Her future plans are to attend college and major in business management and marketing and pursue a career in pharmaceutical sales. Carson Brenniger, the son of Dean and Shelley Brenniger, the brother of Nate and Parker, who live in West Madison. Carson is a 4-year varsity football player, a 3-year member of the track team, and plans to be a track member this spring, and played Scott Skyhawk basketball his freshman year. Has been a member of student council and is class vice president all 4 years of high school. He is a member of the Partners. Carson has been 3-time All-Cardinal Conference in football, 2022 honorable mention All-State football, 2023 first team All-State football, offensive captain of the football team, 3-time state qualifier in track, 2023 runner-up in the 4x100 and 200 meter, 2023 AA state champion in the 100 meter, and also holds the Scott High School record for the fastest time in the 100 meter. Carson has also volunteered for the Boone County Special Olympics, was a Chick-fil-A Leadership Summit representative for Scott High School, has participated in Hawks Huddle, where he leads the elementary students in the county, has been nominated as Caldwell Insurance Agency Player of the Week. Carson has also volunteered his time helping at the Danville Hawks football clinics held each summer over the past several years. Outside of school, Carson attends the Rock Creek Church of Christ. He also enjoys spending time with his family and dogs. After high school, Carson plans to attend college and pursue some type of career involving sports and personal training. Grace Robinette, daughter of Faith Cooper and Greg Robinette, lives in Danville. She is a member of the National Honor Society and is currently serving as the NHS president. Grace has also been a member of Student Council and is currently serving as student body secretary. Grace is also the Scott Lady Hawk volleyball bookkeeper and was a member of the junior prom committee. She has maintained an A honor roll and attended the honor banquet each year she has been at Scott High. Outside of school, Grace enjoys being a volunteer and fosterer. She plays volleyball for the Southern West Virginia Volleyball League and also plays softball for the Boone County Softball League. She enjoys hanging out with friends and her boyfriend Will Toller, and also doing her nails and eyelashes along with her friends' nails and eyelashes. Grace loves painting and anything crafty. She has published art pieces. After high school, Grace plans to attend West Virginia University Business School and dual major in marketing. She hopes to have a future career in cosmetology and be an independent business owner. Grace's true passion is to be an animal rescuer because she loves pets. Ty Mitchell, the son of Tom and Misty Mitchell, and resides in Julian. He is a 4-year football player where he has made all-conference multiple times. He is currently serving as defensive captain of the football team. Ty is a proud member of the Scott High Ski Club, thanks to Miss Gillespie. Has volunteered for Boone County Special Olympics, participated in Hawks Huddle where he leads the elementary students in the county, was a Chick-fil-A Leadership Summit representative for Scott High School, and has been nominated as a Caldwell Insurance Agency Player of the Week. Outside of school, Ty likes to do many things, but overall, Ty enjoys spending time with his family and friends. He also enjoys hunting and fishing and working out with the guys. After high school graduation, Ty plans to attend college, major in business. He also plans to play football at the college level. And now, we would like to welcome back our Mr. and Miss Skyhawk 2023. Our 2023 Mr. Skyhawk is Alan Lidd. Alan is currently attending WVU where he is studying computer science. Our 2023 Miss Skyhawk is Josie Barker. Josie is attending Marshall University where she is studying cell, molecular, and medical biology. Thank you, Alan and Josie, for being here this evening. And now for the moment we've been waiting for, your 2024 Homecoming King and Queen winners. Your 2024 Scott High School Homecoming King, Carson Brennigan. And your 2024 Scott High School homecoming queen is Cambry Dorothy. Congratulations, Carson. Carson and Cambry. You Skyhawk homecoming king and queen 2024. Thank you.
The Southern Pineapple in downtown Madison is your choice for women's clothing and accessories. They have styles that fit all ages, along with local handmade jewelry. From elegant to everyday wear, the Southern Pineapple is your place to shop. Find us on Facebook, subscribe to our page, so you can see all the latest products and inventory. Come and shop at our unique boutique and be sweet.
Are you ready to unlock a future filled with remarkable pay, unbeatable benefits, and unparalleled satisfaction? Imagine embarking on a journey that offers you a college-level education without the weight of debt, all while earning a steady income. Look no further than the West Virginia Building and Construction Trades Apprenticeship Programs. Join us, and together, let's build a future that's brighter and stronger. Go to actwv.org to apply today. The West Virginia Building and Construction Trades, where the future is forged.
Hi, I'm Brad Austin, attorney at Wolf Williams in Austin. You know, Joe Wolf's been representing coal miners and disabled folks for over 45 years. Our team of attorneys have over 200 years of combined legal experience. Navigating federal black lung, Social Security, or workers' compensation can be a long and difficult process. Let us help.
Wolf Williams and Austin, attorneys at law. Call 304-461-7744.
Diabetic neuropathy is the most common complication of diabetes. Damage to the nerves leads to burning, tingling, and stabbing sensations in the feet. Spinal cord stimulation is a pacemaker for pain. We use electrical stimulation in the spinal cord to block pain signals. The relief of pain and restoration of normal function are near miraculous. We're on the cutting edge of pain treatment for the people of West Virginia.
25 with confidence in a vehicle designed to turn heads inside and out. A 2024 Mitsubishi SUV is everything you've been waiting for. Get ready for a new year of adventure during Mitsubishi's year-end sales event at Thornhill Mitsubishi.
My name is Natalie Browning. I was recently a patient at BOONE Memorial Health. I would absolutely recommend BOONE Memorial Health to anyone that needed any type of care. When I came to the hospital and saw people that I graduated with, people that we had went to church with, people that I had known forever taking care of me, gave me a sense of security like no other, that they had my best interest in mind, and they were there to take care of me because they knew me personally. That's care that you cannot get at any other place. And that is truly what bringing medicine home means.
West Virginians believe that if you truly want to take care of something valuable, say your car or your home, you don't just turn it over to strangers. Maybe that's why more and more folks are insuring their cars, trucks, farms, and homes with the FB Insurance Company, West Virginia. Make the switch. We're committed to providing honest, trustworthy service to help you experience the calm after the storm damage. The FB Insurance Company. Coverage when it counts. For more information, contact the Farrell & Hill Insurance Agency, 492 Main Street in Madison. Insuring your local community for over 75 years.
With football season upon us, cool weather is soon to follow, and this means it's time to start thinking about heating our homes without breaking the bank. Stop by Burnside Hardware or Burnside Furniture and Appliance for natural gas or propane heating stoves by Buck and Mr. Heater. These stoves are unvented and set up easily in your home. Their courteous customer service representatives have knowledgeable advice to help you get the job done right. Burnside Hardware in Danville is your heating headquarters, and they want to wish good luck to the Skyhawks in their 100th season.
There's a deal on your fave just waiting for you in the McDonald's app. It's just sitting there, right now. Come on. You can't leave it hanging like that. Your favorite thing for less? Just waiting around?
It's a delicious offer only in the app. Every day, level up and get free medium fries with any purchase of $1 or more. Offer valid 7/22/24 through 12/31/24. Participating McDonald's. Valid once a day. Excludes tax. Must opt into rewards.
WCAC, Danville, Madison. And now let's go back to the field. Here's the voice of the Scott Skyhawks, Joe Linville.
Halftime rolling down here at homecoming. Congratulations to Carson Brenniger, who was Mr. Skyhawk, and Camry Barker, who was Miss Skyhawk. And Chris Barrett with the Skyhawks up by a score of 48-0. Is there any keys to the game for Logan in the second half?
This is not me knocking them, but getting positive yardage. Right now, as we said, and I don't think a lot of people probably wasn't paying attention whenever I said this, but right now Logan has ran 24 total plays for negative 21 total yards in the first half. So you're in the process of trying to find some sort of rhythm that will allow you to put something good on film that will allow you to have confidence going into next week.
But Skyhawks they've scored pretty much just about every way you can possibly score. You've got touchdown passes, you've got punt returns, interception for a pick six. I'm telling you what, Skyhawks have done a little bit of everything you could possibly do offensively in the first half.
Yeah, and this is something that we've kind of been waiting on all season. You know, Sissonville, you got a little bit of it. Scott still kind of stubbed their toe in the first half trying to get going, but this is more of what you're looking for if you're the Skyhawks, of quick starts, keeping your foot on the gas, and finishing drives is the number one thing. Finishing drives is what has haunted them so far this year, especially in the red zone. You know, there's been several times. You think back to the Wayne game, there was 2 possessions in the red zone they didn't come up with any points on, and it's just happened so many times this far. And then here tonight, they've been able to finish.
All right, the captains of both teams meeting, with the officials out. Scott will kick off, and go ahead.
8-minute running clock.
Right. Third and fourth quarters should go much quicker than the first half.
Now we're at
since the ball game started 2 hours ago.
2 hours ago, yes.
And we're just wrapping up halftime. So it will be Scott kicking off to Logan. From our right to left. Now Logan making their way out. Scouts tonight wearing black jerseys, black pants, and those gold helmets they went to this season. Logan wearing a white helmet with the Logan logo on each side, white top with blue numerals with Logan across the chest and blue pants. Tucker Breelove is teeing up the ball and will kick the ball away here from our right to left here momentarily. Scouts ready, and it looks like the Logan Wildcats are ready as well. And here comes Breelove up and kicks the high end-over-end kick. It will be fielded. Oh, and it's fumbled back at the 15, picked up by number 3. Comes around, and it will be number 50 making the initial stop for the Skyhawks, and that is Thomas Crisp. And they almost pooched the kickoff.
Yeah, that was actually Bryant. That was the one that was the returner for Logan. And the ball kind of landed right at his feet. And kind of checked up on him just enough to where he kind of had to bend down and regain possession of it and try to get upfield. But Scott does a really good job of kick coverage there and gets only a 7-yard gain.
Logan has the ball spotted at their own 23-yard line. That's where the Wildcats will put it in play. 1st and 10. Quarterback from the gun. No, quarterback goes under center. Takes it, turns, hands off to the second man through the line. He's got some room. He gets all the way across the 30 up to a 35 before being brought down. On the carry is Gavin Abraham for Logan. He'll pick up the first down, and they'll move the sticks.
Yeah, just the second first down of the game that Logan's been able to pick up, and this time they go to power formation, I formation, and it's Abraham dotting the I back there with number 33 Walford as the fullback position, and they just do a halfback dive, and he's able to pick up 12 yards.
Brody Belcher is calling the signals for Logan. He'll go under center. Takes a snap, turns, hands it off to the second man through the line. He is caught by Scott's number 53, Chase Meadows, and he will go down for no gain on the play.
Yeah, that time Scott's defense was ready and got a really good push up front. And as you said, Chase Meadows was able to come up and make a really good tackle there at the line of scrimmage.
Skyhawks has a completely different looking defensive unit on the field. Logan will send a receiver out wide to the near side.
Yeah, I see Ryan Neal and Cole Elkins over there on that far side.
Quarterback goes under center. Turns, flips back to number 4 once again, Abraham. Abraham goes left. He'll get maybe 2 yards, and it will be 3rd down and 8.
Blaine Kuhn was one of the ones over there in on the stop along with Ryan Neal.
Tackle made by Blaine Kuhn.
3rd down and 8 now for the Wildcats. Ball spotted at the 37-yard line.
Sophomore Jerry Hicks, number 20, checks in the lineup for Loudon White.
Logan will send the receiver out wide each side of the field. Scouts, or Logan from under center, flips it back once again in the backfield. He'll get some running room across the 40, 45. He is tackled by a couple of Skyhawks. It is Ryan Neal making the initial stop at the Logan 46-yard line. It will be a Logan 1st down.
Yeah, that time Bryant does a really good job of being able to get to the outside edge. Scott does a good job of setting it, but he's able to make one guy miss, kind of cut back into the middle of the field. He's able to get up and pick up about 9 yards on the play and bring up or get another Logan 1st down.
Ball spotted at the Logan 45-yard line. Logan out of the huddle. Game clock already at 4.5 minutes. They'll send a receiver out wide each side. Quarterback goes under center, takes a snap, throws, pitch back into the backfield. And he gets around and get a little move on the left side of the line. He's got some room. He's downfield across the 40 to 35. Finally brought down from behind by a couple Skyhawks over there near the 30-yard line.
Yeah, that time it's
once again Blaine Kuhn with the tackle.
Terrendez Bryant was the one that had to carry this time. He's able to pick up about 15 on the play on another toss play, gets down to about the 31-yard line.
That's where Logan will put it in play, 31 on the Scott side of the field. Play clock at 25. Here comes Logan out of the huddle. Logan will send a receiver out wide each side. Brody Belcher calling the signals for Logan, goes under center. Comes back, hands it off to the second man through. He gets some running room around the right side. He's across the 30, caught by Scott's number 4, Cole Elkins, near the 26-yard line, and he is down on the Scott side of the field, and there will be official timeout for an injury. So the Scott trainers come over and attend to the Logan player. We'll go ahead and step aside for a break. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Skyhawks lead it 48-0 here on the Skyhawks Sports Network.
With Erie Insurance here at Caldwell Insurance Agency, I want to provide you with the best customer service available. I want to provide you with coverages that nobody else can provide you with, along with affordable rates. I promise you, when you come in this office, we will take better care of you than anybody else. Provide you with the best auto insurance, homeowners insurance, and life insurance. I want our family to be able to take care of your family, and I promise you we will be able to do that here at Caldwell Insurance Agency.
Community bank in America. As Boone County's bank, People's Bank provides local, hometown relationship-based banking for all of your financial needs. As your community bank,
Cheerleading squad, the Logan Wildcats. Piper Quick, Layla Adams, Lexi Newton, Kylie Curry, Ellie Ruger, Leah Adams, Jenna Smith, J.C. Herman, Trinity McGibbon, Lexi Gill, Mackenzie
under his own power across the way. Logan has 2nd and 6 with the ball at the Scott 32-yard line. Brody Belcher calling signals. He'll go under center. 2:54 on a turning clock. Quarterback takes a snap, flips it back to the running back in the backfield, and he's going east to west. They finally catch up with him and take him down around the 27-yard line on the far side of the field. He'll gain maybe a yard. It'll be 4th down now for Logan.
4th down for the Wildcats.
They will spot the ball at the 26-yard line off Scott. 4th down and 5.
I only have it as 3rd down.
Yeah. That was 3rd down.
It should be 3rd down.
Well, the guy on the sign over there changed the scoreboard says 4th down. We'll see what happens. Logan going for it. Quarterback, Brody Belcher, goes under center. Takes it, hands it. No, he fakes it. He's coming to the near side. He's got a little bit of room. He slows down. They're going to stop him inside the 20, making the initial stop. He is Ryan Neal down there for Wildcats, and they're going to hold him short of that 10-yard marker. And it's going to be a turnover on downs. And here come the Skyhawks offensive unit. And we're going to try to get a TV timeout. Well, they're not going to give it to us. 1:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. That's exactly correct, Mr. Garrett. Skyhawks. And running the ball is Ryan Neal. He'll get up to the Scott 25. Gain of 3-2 on the play. Long 2, about 2.5. We'll take a TVA timeout at the end of the quarter. We'll get it. Here we go. 2nd down and 7 for Scott. And a handoff to Ryan Neal. He's across the 25-30. Down to the 33-yard line. Actually, that was Loudon White on the carry. And that will give Scott a 1st down, and they'll move the sticks.
A gain of 8 on the play. On a busted play to be that. They lined up two in a diamond formation. Loudon White and Ryan Neal were both lined up to the right and left of the quarterback, and they both broke in to try to take that handoff at the same time.
Well, did they give him the 1st down? I don't think they gave him the 1st down. 3rd and short. Quarterback keeper up the middle. Now they'll get it as they'll go down at the 35. Cole Elkins on a quarterback keeper. 3 quarters are in the books. Skyhawks continue to lead it 48-0. We'll step aside here on the Skyhawk Sports Network.
Miller Brothers Pharmacy, we are dedicated to providing outstanding personalized customer service at an affordable price. We are your one-stop shop for all your pharmacy and medical needs. Our staff has over 90 years of experience, so you can count on fast, personal attention. Our pharmacy is proud to offer delivery service for your convenience with free delivery for patients within Madison and Danville city limits. Contact a member of our team about delivery today.
With Erie Insurance here at Caldwell Insurance Agency, I want to provide you with the best customer service available. I want to provide you with coverages that nobody else can provide you with, along with affordable rates. I promise you, when you come in this office, we will take better care of you than anybody else. Provide you with the best auto insurance, homeowners insurance, and life insurance. I want our family to be able to take care of your family, and I promise you we will be able to do that here at Caldwell Insurance Agency.
Come see us at Stevens Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Danville, where Jeep Adventure Days are in full swing. We've got great deals on all of our new Jeeps, and we've got over 100 in stock. Like a brand new 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee L with third row seating for only $38,650. Plus, Wranglers, they're all on sale, up to $13,000 below MSRP. So come see us for Jeep Adventure Days at Stevens Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, just minutes from Charleston down Corridor G to get the best prices you'll ever see.
If you need a lawyer, then you need a lawyer who's in it to win it. You need Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. and Ditzler. We have a track record of winning millions for our clients. At Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. and Ditzler, we're in it to win it.
Score big this fall with GoMart. Every Saturday through the end of October, GoMart Rewards members earn triple points on all purchases. And while you rack up on rewards points, be sure to scan the QR code in-store for more ways to win. Each scan is a chance to score the ultimate tailgating package with a $200 GoMart gift card, tailgating supplies, and more. GoMart is your hookup for the football season. Visit the GoMart app or GoMart.com to learn more. GoMart is the official convenience store of WVU Athletics.
GoMart. 3 quarters in the books, and the Skyhawks lead it 48-0 here over the Logan Wildcats. Skyhawks break the huddle from their bench. It will be 1st and 10 for the Skyhawks. We'll take a look at some scores from the WZAC Metro News scoreboard here in just a minute. 1st and 10, Scott. Cole Elkins calling signals. Loudon White in motion, hands it off to Ryan Neal. Neal got some room up the middle across the 40, and he breaks another one. He gets across the 45 down near midfield. It will be a Scott first down for the Skyhawks and Ryan Neal.
Yes, we pick up 13 on the play for Ryan Neal, as he does a really good job of putting that head down and keeping those legs driving, and is able to spin off of a tackler and pick up the first down.
Quick scorer update. Frankfort leads Brook 42-0. Williamstown leads St. Mary's 48-7. That game in the third quarter. Skyhawks set and ready. 1st and 10 from the 48. Here comes Loudon White. He's got some speed. He's got some motion. He's across the 45 down to the 40. And that's going to be another Scott Skyhawk first down. Independence leads Westside 28-7. Doddridge County leads South Harrison 7-6. That game in the second quarter. Ripley has knocked off Sissonville by a score of 56-25. Tyler Consolidated leads Oak Glen that game at the half, 35-7. Skyhawks 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Hands off to Ryan Neal. Neal up the middle. He's across the 35-yard line.
Ryan Neal on the carry. Gain of about 4. Breaks up second.
Quick score update at the half. Sherman leads Man by a score of 14-0. No score in the Van Tulsa game. 2nd down and 6 now for the Skyhawks. Cole Elkins calling signals for Scott. Goes from the gun. Hands off to Ryan Neal once again. Neal goes right up the middle down to the 30. And that's going to be very close to a first down.
I think he's going to be about a yard short. I think he's got to get to the 29.
Ryan Neal on the carry. Brings up a 3rd down and short.
.528 on a rolling clock as it continues to roll. 3rd down and a half a yard for Scott. Elkins from the gun. Hands it off to Ryan Neal. Neal goes up the middle. He'll have the first down and more as he gets down to about the 25-yard line. That'll move the sticks, and another Scott Skyhawk first down.
Yeah, right now, Scott, they're just giving inside dives from the shotgun formation to Ryan Neal, and he's just kind of dancing around back there and making a cut, and then he's up the field, up the field, and he's getting about 5 yards per tote right now.
Scout's going to send a single receiver to the near side, twin receivers far side. Elkins drops back. He wants to throw. He fires one across the way. It is caught by none other than Loudon White over there. He's inside the 10. And that will be 1st and goal now for the Skyhawks.
First down, Skyhawks.
Yeah, Loudon just ran a little out route right there from the slot position. And Cole Elkins does a good job of putting the ball on him And then Loudon does a good job to make a move to the inside and is able to negate a tackler and then get upfield and get inside the 10.
Skyhawks seeing twin receivers far side, single wide out to the near side. Cole Elkins calling signals now for Scott. He'll go from the gun position. Got a man in motion. Hands it off to Loudon White. White comes around to the near side. Tries to get out. He gets outside. He dives into the end zone, and that is a Scott Skyhawk touchdown from 9 yards out. So Loudon White scores his first, I believe, Skyhawk touchdown. A senior on the team. Junior.
Oh, I got him for 2 more years in baseball. Don't you dare try to say that it's only 1.
All right, so 3:48 to go in the ball game, and White runs the ball from 9 yards out. Tucker Breelove on to attempt the kick once again.
Yeah, that's not 1 year short than me a year, I can promise.
Okay, sorry about that. Elkins is the holder. Mason Brown the long snapper. Ball is back down, looks good from here, and it is good as the Scott Skyhawks have jumped out to a 55-0 lead over the Logan Wildcats. We'll step aside for a 2-minute timeout.
You've seen prices rise from the dinner table to the pump, but your local Allstate agent
When we think about substance use disorder in our communities, we can use this as an example of how to work together. It may seem small, but in creating this mural, everyone played a role in breaking through stigma and turning this wall into something vibrant and meaningful. This is a huge sign of support, solidarity, and love. When it comes to how we think about recovery, it takes all of us to break through addiction. Learn more at backtolifewv.org.
The Tint Guy has big news. The newest location is now open in Barboursville. Voted best in the Valley since 2020. Getting your windows tinted is now twice as easy. Go to the best, The Tint Guy.
Hey, Tint Guy here. Come see us at our new location in Barboursville.
We have the skill set internally to take almost any project from a concept all the way through to completion. We don't manufacture widgets. We do things that make a huge impact to society, so we take what we do very, very seriously. There's a great sense of satisfaction and accomplishment that you really contributed to society, really did your part to make where you are from a better place than it was before you came there.
Looking for a path to success in service? The West Virginia Army National Guard offers unmatched opportunities. Earn your degree with up to 100% tuition assistance while gaining invaluable leadership skills. Join a team dedicated to community, state, and country. The West Virginia Army National Guard, where your future starts today. Visit NationalGuard.com WV to learn more. We guard West Virginia.
We're Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, and we're gonna save you. We've got it down to a science, an absolute state of art. We do it all, restoration, cleaning, and reconstruction. When disaster strikes, just pick up the phone. We're Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, and we're gonna save you.
BOONE Memorial Health, where you'll be treated like family and where we are bringing medicine home.
Follow all the action of the Scott Skyhawks here on WZAC and the Skyhawks Sports Network.
Welcome back to Skyhawk Field. 3 minutes, 23 seconds to go in the ball game. High school football on West Virginia Metro News TV is brought to you by GoMart, your hometown convenience store. Level up your cheering game. Head to GoMart.com to win everything you need to become the ultimate fan for your hometown. Go for good times. Go for GoMart. Here comes Tucker Breelove with the kick. It is a one on the ground, end over end. It rolls down to the 20-yard line where Logan will pick it up across the 25, come back to the near side, and he's going to outrun a couple of Skyhawks. He gets down to the 40, 45, midfield, finally caught from behind by Scott's number 24, Tucker Breelove, the kicker. And he made a well of a return on that one. Three minutes, 5 seconds remaining in the game. Logan will have the ball. We're still waiting on the officials to spot it. They're going to spot it at the Scott 47-yard line. First down, Logan.
It's a 33-yard kick return for Mr. Bryant.
Game clock continues to roll here. We're on a running clock. And now we have a timeout. Logan, 2:40 to go in the ball game. We'll step aside. Scott Skyhawks lead the Logan Wildcats by a score of 55-0 here on the Skyhawks Sports Network.
West Virginians believe that if you're truly
With Erie Insurance here at Caldwell Insurance Agency, I want to provide you with the best customer service available. I want to provide you with coverages that nobody else can provide you with, along with affordable rates. I promise you, when you come in this office, we will take better care of you than anybody else. Provide you with the best auto insurance, homeowners insurance, and life insurance. I want our family to be able to take care of your family, and I promise you we will be able to do that here at Caldwell Insurance Agency.
During Mitsubishi's year-end sales event, drive home a 2024 SUV with 0.99% APR. Get ready for a new...
Logan has first and 10. They throw the ball back to the running back in the backfield, number 7. He's got some running room downfield, and he is finally knocked out of bounds over there by Lucas Asbury. He will pick up some big yardage there and a first down for Logan.
And one positive for the Wildcats is that that does finally put them into positive yardage.
Wow. First and 10, Logan, the ball at the Scott 25-yard line. Wildcats out of the huddle. They'll go to a receiver out wide each side of the field. Quarterback goes under center. Quarterback takes it, drops, flips back to running back in the backfield. He's got some room across the 25-20, goes downfield, and he is going to go into the end zone for the touchdown. I believe that was number 7, Bryant.
25 yards.
Touchdown for the Wildcats.
So Logan finally gets on the scoreboard with 1:43 to go in the ball game. And number 7 is Terrendez Bryant. Logan will go for the extra point, going for 2. The quarterback goes under center, turns, rolls right. He's going to keep it, and he will run into the end zone. So it will be Caleb Johnson on the run for the 2-point conversion. We'll step aside for a quick break after we see this instant replay there on the touchdown by Logan. Score with 1:15 to go is Scott 55, Logan 7. You're listening to Skyhawk Football on WZAC.
Drive into 2025 with confidence in a vehicle designed to turn heads. Premium comfort, bold design, and 2 years of limited maintenance included. Plus, with our industry-leading warranty, you're covered for the road ahead. During Mitsubishi's year-end sales event, drive home a 2024 SUV with 0.99% APR. Get ready for a new year of adventure at Thornhill Mitsubishi.
The Handley Funeral Home has been committed to providing the highest quality of services to the residents they serve since 1967. Their compassionate staff is ready to serve your family at a moment's notice. Handleys provide a wide range of service to honor the wishes of your loved ones and meet the needs of your family. The Handley family is proud to be part of our community. helping families connect, honor, and remember. Handley Funeral Home, Danville.
WZAC-FM, Danville, Madison.
And on the running clock, the clock is about to run out, and that will be the ball game. Final score, the Scott Skyhawks have knocked off the Logan Wildcats by a score of 55-8. And we'll go ahead and step aside for a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with our halftime report after that. You're listening to Scott Skyhawk Football on WZAC and the Skyhawk Sports Network.
People who are from southern West Virginia really understand the culture here, really understand each other, and have a desire to make people healthier and happier. And so when we have an understanding and appreciation for that culture, it allows us to treat our patients like family. It is because of the love these people have. It's amazing.
Disasters happen. Pick the team that takes care of them all. Powered by offices in Wheeling, Morgantown, and Pittsburgh, Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration is ready to handle any size emergency at a moment's notice. We have the right people, knowledge, and equipment to respond 24 hours a day.
I'm Neil Brown. When disaster strikes your home or business, tell your insurance provider you prefer the restoration company the Mountaineers call, Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
Looking for a path to success in service? The West Virginia Army National Guard offers unmatched opportunities. Earn your degree with up to 100% tuition assistance while gaining invaluable leadership skills. Join a team dedicated to community, state, and country. The West Virginia Army National Guard, where your future starts today. Visit nationalguard.com WV to learn more. We guard West Virginia.
It's our 21st anniversary here at Dan Cava Toyota World. Check out our all-wheel drive hybrid sedans with interest rates as low as 4.5%. Shop the 3 C's, Camrys, Corollas, and Crowns. We have a large selection of Tundras, starting as low as $49,000 and up to $7,000 off. We want to thank you for being a part of our family for 21 years. Come celebrate with us at Dan Cava Toyota World in Fairmont. Shop the world.
Scott Skyhawk Sports on Z92.
Welcome back to Skyhawk Field. The game is over. The Skyhawks knock off the Logan Wildcats by a score of 55-8. The Skyhawks now are 4-2 on the season. And quickly we'll run through the scoring while Mr. Barrett finishes up our statistics here for the ball game. David Fennessy scored the first touchdown for Scott on a 4-yard run. Carson Brenniger scored the second one on a 42-yard run. Fennessy run another one for 10 yards and run his third touchdown of the ball game on a 7-yard run. Then it was Nate Easterling firing a pass to Isaiah Bush for a touchdown. Then a punt return for 63 yards by Isaiah Bush, scored his second touchdown. Then a pick six with 2:07 to go in the first half by Caden Sharps, returned that one for 50 yards, and the score at the half was 48-0. On the running clock, in the second half, it was Loudon White scored a touchdown on a 9-yard run, and then Logan scored on a 25-yard run with 1:43 to go in the game by Terrence Bryant. Caleb Johnson ran the 2-point conversion. Final score, the Scott Skyhawks 55, the Logan Wildcats 8. And he has some statistics for us there from the ball game, Mr. Barrett.
Yes, hang on one second. Let me write this final thing down.
So we'll try to get a couple of score updates. All right, go ahead.
All right, for Logan, first off, 35 plays for 45 total yards, 29 on the ground, 6 through the air, 5 total first downs, 1 turnover. Adam Basin, 2 of 9 for 6 yards. Brady Belcher, 0 of 4 for 1 interception. Bryant, 5 carries for 27 yards and a touchdown, and then Lambert, 2 catches for 6 yards. Scott, 47 plays, 322 yards, 187 on the ground, 135 through the air, 22 total first downs, no turnovers. Nate Easterling, 9 of 16 for 118 yards and a touchdown. David Fennessy, 11 rushes for 66 yards, 3 touchdowns. Carson Brenniger, 5 rushes for 59 yards, had a touchdown there, and also added 4 catches for 22 yards. on the night. Braden Clark, 2 catches for 28 yards. Isaiah Bush, 3 catches, 68 yards and a touchdown. Also had 63-yard punt return for a touchdown. Ryan Neal, 5 carries for 29 yards. Loudon White, 3 carries for 28 yards and a touchdown. And then you had Caden Sharps.
Yeah, Caden.
50-yard interception return for a touchdown.
All right, so there's your statistics from the ball game. Player of the game.
I actually have 2.
I've already wrote mine down. Go ahead.
David Fency and Isaiah Bush. I mean, both of them come up with 2 with spectacular plays. Isaiah Bush had a second punt return called back for a touchdown. Had the long 50-some yard screen pass that he took to the house for a touchdown. So
60. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead. That's right. That was for 51 yards.
Yeah, 51 yards. I mean, David Fennessy had a heck of a game on both sides of the ball, but I think you also got to give it to Isaiah Bush.
I'll agree with that. Definitely Fennessy. He was all over the field tonight, not only from the offensive side, but defensively. He was a freight train out there tonight. So congratulations to David Fennessy and Isaiah Bush, our McDonald's Caldwell Garlow Insurance Players of the Game. Now, quickly, let's look forward to next week. Skyhawks back at home as the Polka Dots will come to town. And for the Logan Wildcats, they will go on the road to Roane County. So things doesn't get any easier for the Logan Wildcats. And quick score update. Number 7 Sherman has knocked off Man by a score of 14-6. So congratulations to the Sherman Tide. Any closing thoughts before we pack up and get out of here?
No, it's always a good night when you can get a win, especially on homecoming. And as you've said a couple times, congratulations Carson Brenniger and Camry Barker on being named the homecoming court
for 2024.
And another successful homecoming in the books. And now you turn the page and get ready for Polka next week.
And I want to thank our video production crew tonight, Butch Mounts, Garrett Lester, our engineer and control guy here in the press box with us, Robbie Mounts, Cade Burgess, and Seth Ward. Thanks to West Virginia Metro News TV for carrying our broadcast tonight, as well as video productions. We'll be back right here at Skyhawk Field next Friday night. Kickoff time 7:30 as the Scott Skyhawks take on the Polka Dots. For Chris Barrett, I'm Joe Linville, and we're going to say good night from Skyhawk Field as the Scott Skyhawks knock off the Logan Wildcats 55-8 here at Skyhawk Field. Good night, everyone.
You've been listening to Parmar Store's exclusive coverage of Scott Skyhawk football on WZAC and the Skyhawk Sports Network. Black and Gold Football is brought to you by
Handley Funeral Home, serving the region since 1967.
Caldwell Garlow Insurance Agency. Let our family help protect your family.
Schaefer & Schaefer, attorneys at law, representing your legal needs since 1909.
Miller Brothers Pharmacy, your locally owned and operated community pharmacy.
Parmar Stores. If there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
Burnside Hardware, conveniently located in the heart of Danville.
Your local Allstate agent, Liz Underwood. You're a
big this fall with GoMart. Every Saturday through the end of October, GoMart Rewards members earn triple points on all purchases. And while you rack up
Insurance Agency, insuring our community for over 75 years.
Barker's Hardware.
Big this fall with GoMart. Every Saturday through the end of October, GoMart Rewards members earn triple points on all purchases. And while you rack up on rewards points, be sure to scan the QR code in store for more ways to win. Each scan is a chance to score the ultimate tailgating package with a $200 GoMart gift card, tailgating supplies, and more. GoMart is your hookup for the football season. Visit the GoMart app or GoMart.com to learn more. GoMart is the official convenience store of WVU Athletics.
Come see us at Stevens Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Danville, where Jeep Adventure Days are in full swing. We've got great deals on all of our new Jeeps, and we've got over 100 in stock. Like a brand new 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee L with third row seating for only $38,650. Plus, Wranglers, they're all on sale, up to $13,000 below MSRP. So come see us for Jeep Adventure Days at Stevens Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, just minutes from Charleston down Corridor G to get the best prices you'll ever see.
With the right support and care, a seed can grow into a resilient plant. Recovery takes patience, intention, and a willingness to listen. Every path is different, and every story of substance use is an opportunity for transformation. When it comes to growing and restoring our communities, we need everyone to break through addiction. Learn more at backtolifewv.org.
We have the skill set internally to take almost any project from a concept all the way through to completion. We don't manufacture widgets. We do things that make a huge impact to society, so we take what we do very, very seriously. There's a great sense of satisfaction and accomplishment that you really contributed to society, really did your part to make where you are from a better place than it was before you came there.